the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning Expresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day as we welcome you once again from the iconic Mother City. Check out Table Mountain sporting the tablecloth that's fallen off.
Yes, it looks like the tablecloth fell off this morning.
Corner of the table peeking out. But listen, welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast show. It is a Thursday and it's going to be a cracker as always. What's happening?
That's right. Hello, hello. Listen,
with the Michael Jackson pants.
These are the coolest pants. Listen, they're
very,
very comfortable.
Get in there.
Well, listen, we've got a busy show ahead for you. We're going to spend some time in the kitchen and be creative. We're going to make pizza pops.
Pizza pops.
Pizza pops.
I know lollipops. How does
you get lollipops, you get cake pops, that's always on a stick, so I can only imagine it's probably pizza on a stick.
Pizza on a stick. It reminds me of somebody. Anyway, also the MSL, the Mzansi Super League, is just around the corner. In fact, this Friday, the very first match takes place, and the Paul Rocks, one of the teams looking to lift the inaugural trophy, will be here to chat to us about their endeavour in the tournament with Stein Mombert, their project manager, coming to chat to us.
Oh, very exciting league coming up. And then, of course, we also have Baby Talk today, and with World Premature Day coming up on the 17th of November, and it's also Premature Awareness Month. That is our topic for today, the concerns that comes with a preterm baby, as well as what it the help that the families need.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be a stunning kind of Thursday. Let's get the day underway and take a look at the headlines of the morning. Leanne, what's up?
Good morning to you, team, and good morning to you at home. Here's what's happening in the news. Eskom is facing a catastrophic coal shortage, and Eskom spokesperson Khulu Pasiwe says the risk of load shedding is extremely high. The Hawks in the Western Cape have seized drugs worth nearly 9 million rand in Somerset West. A suspect is due to appear in the Somerset West Magistrates Court today on charges of dealing in drugs. On the international front, Uber Technologies may roll out a new service in Kenya to help users book seats on minibuses. Uber estimates that more than a third of Kenyans in Nairobi use the often crowded minibuses known as matatus for their main form of transport. And then finally, a senior Turkish official yesterday proposed that suspects in the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi be tried in a Turkish court, even though the murder was committed inside the Saudi diplomatic consulate in Istanbul. Well, those were your 6 o'clock news headlines. I'll have a full bulletin for you at 7 and headlines at 6:30. But here is a look at your sport with Kat.
Thanks, Leanne. In the latest sporting news, the Proteas women fell to their first defeat of the World T20 as they lost to host West Indies by 31 runs in St. Lucia this morning. Now, New Zealand have won the right to host the Women's Rugby World Cup in 2021 after beating Australia's bid by 25 to 17 votes yesterday. And in football news, the UEFA Nations League returns tonight with Spain versus Croatia, that clash being the headline fixture. And elsewhere, Greece will be hosting Finland while Belgium tackle Iceland. And last in tennis news, Novak Djokovic maintained his unbeaten start at the ATP Finals in London as he beat Germany's Alexander Zverev in straight sets yesterday. And that's a roundup of major sporting headlines.
Thank you, Kat. Well, let's get your morning underway by taking a first look at what to expect in your temperatures. Now, every morning we ask you to send through your beautiful sunrise photos. So the first one up is from John Ludica, who sent us this beautiful orange skyline from Bloemfontein in the Free State. John, thank you so much for that picture. Today you can expect warm conditions, plenty of sunshine, reaching a hot maximum of 37 degrees. Well, on that note, let's take a look at the rest of the temperatures across the country. Starting off in Polokwane, a low of 15 with a high of 32. Mbombela 14, 31, Pretoria 18, 34, Johannesburg 16, reaching a high of 33. It's sunny in Mahikeng with a high of 37, Klerksdorp 19, reaching a high of 37. Kimberley 16, 39, Bloemfontein today a high of 37 is in the cards for you. Richards Bay 18, 31, Pietermaritzburg 17, reaching a high of 31. It's partly cloudy in Durban today with a maximum of 26. Mthatha 13, 28, East London 16 with a high of 24. We have partly cloudy conditions on the cards for Cradock 12 with a high of 35. Port Elizabeth 14 reaching a high of 23. George 13, 21. Sutherland 9 with a high of 27. Cape Town 14 with a high of 23. Partly cloudy conditions in Worcester today, reaching a high of 30. Springbok 12, 31. Uppington 19 with a high of 38 degrees Celsius. If you would like to have your picture featured like John, you can always email. In fact, you can always send them to the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page. We'll have another weather update for you in half an hour.
Don't fear the flu. Boost your immune system with Effaflu C Immune Booster by Pharmadynamics. Effective, affordable healthcare.
Another day, another Matric exam. Yes, today the Matric learners will be writing paper 2 of home languages, and these include isiZulu, isiXhosa, Siswati, isiNdebele. So good luck to everyone that is writing, taking on these papers. It's going to be a breeze. Believe it. Believe that it's going to be.
Because it is here. The time is now.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can believe in you today.
What do you mean?
Hey, no, but
what do you try? What?
No. I've got a question for you. Okay, especially with regards to the fact that the Matrics are writing paper 2 of home languages. I want to know from you, Kat, can you translate the following sentence?
Oh, God.
Do you want to take a sip?
I'm taking a sip. I like your shoes, very nice.
There we go. All right, here we go. Question is, translate the sentence. I think you got this, okay? Good luck to all grade 12 learners. You've got to translate that into Xhosa, please.
Yo, I know.
Good
as far as I am concerned,
chap. Grade 12.
Yeah. Sinfiselinhlanhla ku wonke ama-learner with grade 12.
Okay, is that correct?
No, obviously not.
Is it not?
No, I know that it was not, because Xhosa is a lot more of a purer language than that. And if you want to be going...
All right.
Yeah, no.
So basically, grade 12s don't do what you did.
This is close. Sinifisele impumelelo nonke bafundi bavalishumi. There we go. There we go.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but good luck to everyone out there.
Exactly.
And if you're not writing today and you're writing tomorrow, use the day today to prepare yourself as much as possible. Have fun in those exams.
Exactly. You got this. Trust me. If we could do it, you could do it.
Well, the adventures continue on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Good luck to our matriculants writing today. When we get back, Rian Mansur joins us in studio. We're going to catch up with him ahead of the Odyssey road, just to catch up. How's it going? Because he is looking for one of the public to join him on that row. And then, of course, you might be wondering, where is Ewan Strydom today? Well, he's going to be coming to you live from a boxing match. In fact, it's not a match, it's a sparring session, and he's going to take us through that. So that's coming up after the break.
Voted best courier in South Africa for over 10 years, at Globe Flight, our approach is to simply keep our word. When the quality of our courier service was certified ISO 9001 compliant, it only confirmed what Globe Flight customers already know, that from domestic same day to international air freight, Globe Flight delivers smiles 24/7, 365.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso, and time for us to connect with you on social media. We're heading over to the Facebook page because friends don't let friends skip leg day, and because it's Thankful Thursday, we're asking you, who is that one person that gets you through a tough day at work or through a tougher workout? We have some great responses coming through. Donald says, good morning, fam. I always lean on my mom for support. Ramokone says, good morning. It's definitely my sister, my friend Tato. Love her to bits. She always puts up a smile on my face. Laza says, thank you. It's Thankful Thursday. And, you know, it's also, it's the father of my children. He supports me through my darkness. Donovan also suggesting, morning team, definitely my friend Erin, always there for me. So thank you for these lovely responses. And of course, if you would love to connect with us, head on over to our social media pages with that hashtag Expresso Show.
So, recently, South African surfers have been making headlines and waves for their medal-winning performances around the world. And last month, we celebrated Bianca Buitenduck's medal-winning run at the ISA World Games. But today, it's all about Luke Slattery, who won bronze at the Junior ISA Champs held in the United States last week. Now, Slattery was one of only 2 surfers in the under-18 boys division who successfully finished either first or second in all the 6 main categories or main events. Now, the man himself joins us this morning to chat about his ISA performance. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Express all round, Luke Slattery! I gotta admit, dude, Luke Slattery, you sound like a superhero, which you are right now. Congratulations on your performance at the Junior Champs. You did incredibly well, taking home the bronze medal there. It must be very special for you.
Yeah, thanks so much. It was a big one for me, especially coming out from nowhere, really. Just doing local competitions, going straight into one of those events and doing that well. It's a big one.
Tell me about that. So, having competed locally, right, and you know where you kind of lie in rank with the competitors that you usually see, and now you go to an international competition, you're in the United States. How do you approach that kind of competition and keep yourself level-headed, you know, especially with the tough challenges that are vying for positions all around you?
Yeah, it's quite a different headspace that you're in. I went last year, which gave me quite a lot of confidence, and I kind of got to check out everything. Last year, I was kind of, I don't know, it's weird going to an international event. You kind of lose yourself, especially for the first time. But then I got quite a lot of experience from that, and I just took all of that to this event and pushed it.
When you look at this picture, well, the previous one, where you're standing there on the podium, what memories does that bring back? I mean, take me through that. They call up your name, man.
It's the best feeling, you don't understand. Yeah? Yeah, so good.
Do you have to like, take a moment to take it in? I feel like you were taking off your cap or putting it back on, just emotional at that moment.
Yeah, definitely. And it was actually pretty cool listening to the Japan anthem. It was so relaxing and just like, so good.
Well, next time, hopefully, you'll be standing right there on top and they'll be playing your national anthem. So how do you keep yourself at the top of your game? I mean, take me through like what a day in the life of Luke Slattery looks like, so that you are always at the top of your game.
Well, it's also like before your heats and stuff. You gotta like prepare well, and like the night before, I'll do my stretches. And like just feel good before my heat. I mean, that makes me feel like I'm in the right space to do all the preparing.
And what about actual surfing? How many hours do you actually spend out there in the water crafting and perfecting your skill?
Obviously you want waves, but I mean, I try to surf all conditions. I surf like 2 times a day sometimes, like 2 hours a session. I mean, you get those days where I just surf like 3 times a day, and I surf for like 8 hours.
That must be incredibly tiring. I mean, looking at a picture like this, I'm curious to find out where's the best surf destination you've ever been to? Where have you caught some of your best waves ever?
I don't know, maybe J-Bay, but I mean, everyone says that, but I've also had some really good waves in Mozambique, and
So for all those junior surfers out there looking to catch some good waves, that's where you go. In terms of your plans for the future, what would you like to achieve in the sport, and what would you like to do with your career?
Well, I want my career to be surfing. I want to go all the way onto the world tour. So yeah, now I'm just going to focus on some junior events coming up. There's big ones. Going to Taiwan in 2 weeks for WSO World Juniors. And then next year I'll do a couple of the qualifying series events. And some more World Junior events.
Oh, dude, it's going to be a very, very busy year for you. And thank you for flying the South African flag very high. And we hope that you continue to do so one wave at a time, dude. Thanks very much.
Thanks so much.
Man. Where can we catch you? Let's see. On social media, at Luke Slattery. That's S-L-I-J. P-E-N. Ladies and gentlemen, Expresso, Luke Slattery! Come on! Woo! Yeah, man.
Thank you so much, Kat. Now, you know, this morning I want to reflect on the words of Tata Madiba, who said, to deny people of their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. But the truth of the matter is that the human right to just have a meal in your belly is something that many kids go without on a daily basis.
That's right, and that's where the Meals for Mandela campaign is all about. We've put a call to action out to you, and you definitely showed up to honor Madiba's legacy of servitude and ending extreme child hunger. And Graham was there to capture all of the action at Table Bay Mall.
With a meal count of 50,000 going into the second #Meals for Mandela campaign activation at Table Bay Mall, school learners and teachers came together with enthusiasm to pack another 25,000 meals for hungry children and NPOs such as Little Lamb.
It was so nice just to have our team together. There was such a vibe. It was awesome. I actually felt excited and inspired to actually just get out there and get these meal packs to the hungry children.
Obviously for you today, a great experience, but this is kind of an everyday gig for you. Little Lambs does some amazing work in a number of communities within the Cape. What is the function that you perform in these communities that you've invested in?
We have quite a few projects under our umbrella, but the one specifically with children is early childhood development. And we find the difference from a child that is fed in the morning, it is unbelievable. And it's just amazing to see how much they grow with having those continuous meals every day.
I suppose I have a great fear that once the Mandela centenary fever has subsided, we'll go back to just the one day a year of Mandela Day. But we have an opportunity, every single one of us, to be inspired to live in the service of others, to honor Madiba's legacy. What was your motivation for doing this to the degree that you do every day?
My logo is if we all give a little bit, it becomes a lot. So even one box of porridge or one packet of food, if 10 people do it or 20 people do it, it gives a lot. And I just personally couldn't do a normal job. It is part of me and it's what I am.
My school's name is Durban High School. We're about 2 minutes away from here. I decided that the Intact Club, which is a club that I'm the president of, would come down here and do our last project for the year, just to have a farewell and say goodbye to each other and have a bit of fun afterwards. But we love helping people, so we decided this would be the perfect opportunity to end off our year on a good note.
Rachel, you're representing your school here. You guys have gone through 2 meal packing sessions. Were you forced to come here? Why did you want to come through today, and why have you guys embraced it in this way?
We came as part of the Interact group and we all volunteered, and I believe we see many people on the streets who are hungry and we all want to help everyone.
How demanding has this been being a part of production? You guys have been motoring the whole day.
It's actually been really cool, and I was first packing the soup and now I'm weighing everything, and it's been a really fun experience.
She's officially a weigher. Okay, you are a weigher from now on, Rachel. We love you. Thank you so much, man. Your school has been awesome. Get back to work. Go, 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 go. A headmistress coming down to work with the students to do something special like this. What was the motivation? Why are you here? Did we bully you into this?
No, we did not. The motto of Sansus is to be of service. And this is just what we want our girls to be doing, to be of service. So I thought, let's come down today, see what's it about, because I believe next week we're going to be involved in Maynard Mall.
With the second Meals for Mandela meal pack a success, we look to Maynard Mall to pack another 24,000 meals and wrap up the final 1,000 meals live on the 16th of November.
Morning, fams, coming to you live from the Pride Fighters Academy for your Expresso Fitness this morning with the owner, Mike, and my brother over here, who's been putting me through my paces already. We're focusing on boxing, a sport that I absolutely love, that I've been through as well. It's a brilliant way to keep your cardiovascular side fit. It's a great way to build muscle as well, and does great and wonders for the mental aspect of your game as well. Mike, thank you very much for hosting us, man. You know what? Just being in a facility like this makes you want to work out, makes you want to do some stuff, man. So I think from my side, what is it for somebody that's going to step into a scenario like this for the first time? I mean, where would you actually start?
So the first thing I tell people when they come into boxing is that they're not actually you don't use your hands to box, use your feet. There's a big misconception where guys come in, I want to punch and throw punches, I want to box. they don't understand that actually you start with your feet. So I like to work with the foundation, build them up, teach them how to move. Boxing is about movement. Anyone can throw a punch, but not anyone can box. So we teach everybody here, whether beginners, intermediate, advanced, the same way. We're a skills-based training facility. We teach you the skill, you get fit learning the skill. So everyone trains the same way.
Look, man, it's a brilliant facility as well. Like I said, there's this energy around here that you just want to get stuck in and you want to start training, which is amazing. You're going to take me through a bit of a boxing workout this morning. What exactly are we doing? I know that I've been warming up, hence the sweat already.
Just a slight one. So basically what I like to do is I like to get the hand-eye coordination going.
Okay.
So it's working rhythm and timing, hitting what you see. So it's good for the brain and it's good for the body. And then in between, we'll do a little bit of cardio.
Okay.
So pick up the heart rate and get them sharpen some skills.
All right, well, let's start off. Show me what you got, man.
All right, so we're going to start off nice and easy with rhythm and timing on the jab. 1, right hand, 1, 2. Put the jab, give me the hook straight. Nice. Again, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, and the hook straight. Now we're going to add a little bit of movement to it, okay? Let's go. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Hook straight. There we go. Doesn't matter if you take 2 steps. With the right hand. Nice. Again. We're going to go 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Hook straight. Move. 1, 2. Put the right hand. Beautiful. All right. Let's go again. 1, 1. A little quicker. 2, 1. Hook. Doesn't matter if you make a mistake. We're going to carry on. Boom. That's a nice right hand. Okay. Sharpen the jab on the cross. The 2, the jab, and the hook straight. Now sink the right hand. Boom. Nice. Okay. Let's pick up the heart rate a little bit more. I want 10 punches, 3 burpees, 3 times.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Look, there we go. On, come on, nice and quick. Lighting your feet straight into the next one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And the hook. Let's go. 1.
What a workout, man.
2, 3. Even I'm sweating. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the hook. Last 3, and then I want you to start moving around the ring. All right, and on your toes. Hands up, and we start moving. Now we're going to get nice and sharp on the jab again. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That's all we have time for right now, my man. Jeez, you've got to get me thinking, get the heart racing. In such a short amount of time, you can feel the heart racing. It's ridiculous. What a workout, Mike. Pride Fighting Academy, thank you very much. We're going to be back with a fitness segment in just a little bit. Stick around.
Nice job.
Woo!
Oh, well done, Strydom.
That's a workout.
That is a workout and a half. Well, we're about to take the quickest of breaks. When we get back, Rian Mansur joins us in studio and we get to chat about the Odyssey Row that's taking place.
Exactly. And Princess, is there any chance of a young latte? Just a young one. Wonderful. She's going to hook it up, and of course something sweet as well as we go for it. And then this next tournament is about to take the country by storm. This morning we're talking to Paarl Rocks as they take on the Mzansi Super League. All that and more coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Enjoy a moment in between with McAfee. See you after the break.
Lights on.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Thursday morning. We're live, large and in charge. Now, last month we had adventurer Rian Mansa on the show to chat about his upcoming Odyssey challenge, where one lucky South African would get the opportunity to join him on a 45-day row across the Atlantic Ocean. And after going through 15,000 entries and a 5-day boot camp, Rian finally found his perfect Odyssey partner in Fanafigile Pacha. And both adventurers are here to join us and chat to us about their upcoming journey and a true Odyssey indeed. Gentlemen, good morning.
Cheers.
Good to have you here. I mean, look at that picture, Fana. This must make you incredibly proud to think of where you are right now. But the first question I've got to ask myself, you think about a 45-day row across the Atlantic Ocean. Why on earth did you decide to enter this competition?
Why not?
Yeah, that's a good start.
Why not? So my wife is the one that actually told me to enter. And I entered.
She told you on coming.
She asked me, do you want to enter? I was like, okay, I would really like to do this.
Yeah.
And when I entered, I didn't really know I'd get this far.
Yeah.
But when I got to the top 10, that's when I really wanted it bad.
Yeah.
And then I did whatever I needed to do to get to where I am. I needed to be fit. I needed to be mentally ready for the challenge. And the boot camp really took it out of us. And that's when we realized our true selves. Yeah, so I was chosen as the one.
Tell me about this picture.
Yeah, I'm a father to 2 beautiful baby girls.
Is this very recent?
They are 17 months old.
17 months old, man.
Yeah.
So they'll have epic stories to tell about their dad one day. That's absolutely amazing.
Of course.
Yeah. Rian, after sifting through, oh my gosh, that's perfect. That's just so precious.
They're more beautiful in real life.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
They're just incredible.
After sifting through some 15,000 entries, I'm sure you found some kind of mechanism of going through all of them. What was it about Fana that made you go, this is the guy I want to row across the Atlantic Ocean alongside?
You know, I've been asked it many times, and the first thing is what we weren't looking for, not what we were looking for. We were not looking for an Olympic rower. So
yeah.
We weren't trying to find the person that would row the quickest with me, the person that would definitely make it with me. We're also looking for somebody that would have a ripple effect. If they went on this row and they came back and they had a story to tell, who would they impact? And I think Fana's got that story. But Fana's got, and the world, I hope, and definitely South Africans are going to see, there's more to Fana than just him talking big and saying that he's going to row an ocean. You know, he's got a lot of guts, he's determined, and I feel that Fana is definitely a guy that puts his money where his mouth is.
Yeah, yeah. A man from Putadichava, a very long way from the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's no secret that you were not one of the best swimmers out there in the competition, in the challenge, and so you've taken certain steps to prepare yourself. Tell me about what you have been doing to get yourself in the game.
So when I was announced as the winner, one of the main things that was a concern for me was my swimming abilities. Mm-hmm. I knew that I wasn't a good swimmer. Yeah. I could just basically survive in water. Yeah. And then I asked to be coached so that I can be better to get water confidence. Man. And I was given an opportunity to be coached by Rake Nettling School. And Ali, who was my coach, was an amazing, amazing coach. He was very patient with me, and he actually helped me build my confidence. And right now, with what I can do in water, it's much better than what I was, on Monday. Yeah, you know, and I intend on improving so that I can be 100% confident, so he doesn't have to worry about me when I'm when I'm in the water. So
well, let's first try and stay in the boat the whole time. This is a massive challenge. How are you guys connecting to make sure that you can actually survive this 45-day Odyssey together?
I'm trying to get Fana to be, I think I'm a relatively straightforward guy, so I'm trying to get Fana to be a little bit more honest about what he feels and what he thinks, because we have to be partners on a trip like this. So I've done a few ocean crossings already, Katlego, and I realized that there is no one person that makes it happen. It's normally a team. That little boat is tiny. We actually went to a dummy boat yesterday, and I think Fana, when we sat in the boat, the space inside, I think it did stun him a bit. Yeah. But again, this guy, he's always got a smile on his face, so I don't know if he was really surprised.
Listen, this is a beautiful picture that you were showing. Can we go back to the map?
Yeah.
Just very quickly. Fana, Canary Islands to Barbados, okay? Atlantic Ocean, 6 kilometers deep. Which part of this makes you most nervous?
The beginning.
the beginning. At least once you're off the coast there, you're doing pretty well. Guys, you are off to the Canary Islands next week. We wish you all of the best on this incredible journey. And we'll be following along, and we hope you come back with an incredible story that's gonna inspire South Africans and challenge you know, them to put themselves out there to do more than they think they're able.
Exactly our goal, yeah.
Rian, thanks a lot for making this happen,
Thanks,
man. Yeah, man. Woo! Good luck, gents. I just have a sip of coffee right now. Just 6 kilometers deep, dog.
Oh, wow. Mind blown. Well, my mind is about to be blown again because we're giving away amazing prizes this morning, courtesy of loot.co.za, as we spin the wheel for 3 lucky viewers. And if you want to know how you can get involved, well, take a listen to this.
These are the steps on how to enter the loot.co.za Spin the Wheel competition and that ultimate 10,000 Rand loot.co.za voucher. Visit loot.co.za on the app or on your computer desktop. Register if you haven't done so already. Create a festive wish list by hearting the item on the app or add the wish list on your desktop to the value of 10,000 Rand. Screen grab the wish list, WhatsApp the picture to 071 640 6551 and you could win with spinning the wheel daily or the ultimate prize of the 10,000 Rand loot.co.za voucher.
Well, there you go. It's as easy as that, and that's how you can get involved and, of course, win amazing prizes. On the line currently, all the way from Cape Town, we've got Ismail. Good morning, Ismail. How are you?
Good morning. Can't complain, your side?
I am so good. You know that you're our first caller of the day, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what luck we can give to that. Ismail, is there any prize that you've got your eye on this morning?
Not actually, I'm not skeptical.
Okay, so anything. Okay, I'm here for that. Let's see. I'm going to give it a spin, and let's see what the wheel holds in store for you. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! Ismail, this is going to be good. I'm very excited for you. So many great prizes this morning in our loot, but where will the number fall? Could it be 1? Could it be 8, 7, 6? I think it's going to land on 5. Yes, that is your number. Ismail, you are walking away with a Romas MT Pro Power Bank valued at 781 Rand. Your phone will never die again. Well done, Ismail. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. And that's what we do right here on Expresso. We make your day. 2 more callers are coming up. All you have to do is make sure you download loot.co.za, take a screen grab, and then send that to us at 071 640 6551. But if you want to find another great place where you can make sure you get great deals, go to loot.co.za, because you can also find the Mesa Expression 14-inch Atom notebook valued at 2,399 Rand. You know what? There's a 600 Rand saving on that, so you can definitely make sure that you go into the Christmas season very well looked after. All that more coming up as we spin the wheel a little bit later on.
So finally, the Mzansi Super League is upon us, and it gets underway tomorrow, where some of the world's best cricket players will be showing off their skills for an entire month from the 16th of November all the way till the 16th of December. Now, one team that you should definitely be keeping your eye on is the Paul Rocks, with stars like Faf du Plessis, Dwayne Bravo and Aiden Markram. They are sure to be top title contenders. And to give us an inside look into the Paul Rocks team, their project manager, Steyn Momberg, is here with us this morning. A very good morning, Steyn.
Morning.
I'm sure very exciting times in your camp right now. It's been a long time coming, a lot of anticipation, a lot of marketing that's been going into it. The entire nation, the entire cricket world knows what's going to be going on in South Africa tomorrow. So what's the spirit like right now at the Paul Rocks camp?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a new brand, as you can see. It's an area in South Africa where we haven't had a franchise like this ever.
Yeah.
So the team spirit's fantastic. We had a couple of warm-up games. And, you know, we're in Paul, but as you said, we're one of the favourites. We could win this thing, so why not? You know?
I mean, you look at the big star names in the team. And before we even get to talking about that, let's talk about the names.
Yes.
One of the most unique franchise names out there, the Paul Rocks.
Yeah.
Where did the inspiration come from?
You say it's a long time coming, but, you know, it was a bit of a short time getting to all these names. But it was so us in Paul, myself, we were involved from the beginning in the bidding process. And a lot of names were thrown around. How we ended up with the rocks, obviously the famous Paul Rock, which is like the thing you see when you're in Paul from a beauty point of view, the famous Paul the Rock. But then Paul rocks, you know, the verb.
Yeah, because it rocks.
So the whole brand of the Mzansi Super League, the whole thing is young.
Yeah,
it's
fast,
new,
fun for all.
It's fast, you know. We're going to play a fast brand of cricket. And we want to reach out to people that's never been to a cricket match.
Yes.
Will enjoy this league.
Yeah, and you know that they will because, like I said, superstar power all over. The likes of Faf du Plessis, who'll be swinging the willow for you guys, and he's been having an incredible performance down in Australia right now. West Indian Dwayne Bravo as well, one of your international marquee players. How do you see these two players contributing to the shaping of the tournament for you guys?
I think the whole squad, the balance of the squad there's a lot of experience, a lot of youth, specific to our home venue where we're playing.
Yeah.
But Faf, he speaks for himself. I mean,
Captain
he's
fantastic.
a superstar. He lives the brand. He's cool. He's young. He's you know. So we're very, very lucky to have Faf.
Yeah.
And then Dwayne Bravo is one of the legends of the game. I mean, from a T20 global point of view, IPL point of view. I mean, who better? And I think that balance and all the other youngsters coming in, I think they're going to bring a lot of value. We're not going to have Dwayne for the whole tournament, but we've got the likes of David Visa coming in.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Aiden Malcolm, we've got Shamsi. Shamsi brings the energy into the team, which a lot of people don't know. You know, fantastic spinner, South African
the
player.
best in T20.
Exactly. Dane Patterson, fantastic record in T20 cricket. We can already see that. So, you know, all over the squad, we're very excited.
I've got to ask you a controversial question. Who do you see as your biggest threat to getting the inaugural...
Sunday we're playing the Spartans, which is a guy called A.B. de Villiers playing for them. And, you know, so as I said, he's a star. We would love... I mean, people must realise they must come on Sunday because it's not often that you're going to see A.B. de Villiers anymore. You know, he's basically retired.
Very true.
He's playing in this tournament. You know, if you one day you're old and you can say you've seen A.B. de Villiers
in action,
come on Sunday.
Absolutely,
you know?
all that happening at Eurolux Boland Park. The Purple campaign.
Yes.
Tell me quickly about that because you're running.
So I think you'll see a lot. We would love people to come out, and you know, as you see all over the world with people supporting a team, to come and wear the colours.
Yeah.
Because and that's core to our. If you look at our Instagram, if you look at our Twitter, if you look at our Facebook page. All our competitions are linked to people wearing... If you don't wear purple, you can't win, okay? So we want to purple up that town. And the more people come, and you'll see the brand... I think when people walk in there on Sunday, and you've been there before, you're going to go, I've never been here.
Wow.
So the entertainment, the purple, the flags, we're going to have a lot of giveaways that people can wear.
Excellent.
So, yeah, and the purple, the grape... you know, it's a cool color, I think. It's a bit different.
Yeah.
And we know it was one of these things, you never knew how it was going to play out, but every day I see it, you know, it just works.
That certainly is working big time. Purple up the town. You can follow the team at @Paul_rocks, and of course, make your way to Eurolux Boland Park this coming Saturday as they take on the Tshwane Spartans in the inaugural Mzansi Super League.
Now, after all the talk and the build-up, we can finally say that we've made it to the Mzansi T20 League as the Tshwane Spartans and the Cape Town Blitz, they kick off proceedings at Newlands tomorrow. Now, we know you don't want to miss out on any of the action, so we have tons of tickets up for grabs, and that's for tomorrow's match in Cape Town. Now, up for grabs today is 10 grass tickets, 10 grandstand tickets, and 1 double VIP ticket. Now, all you need to do to win is head on over to the Expresso's Facebook page and comment on the competition post. Tell us which MSL T20 team will you be supporting and let us know why. The competition will close at 12 p.m. this afternoon. T's and C's, they do apply and can be found on our website. That's expressoshow.com.
Well, still to come on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we're chatting movies after the break, and then we are getting to know the face behind the Francis Clare Band. All that more happening on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Science reaches for the truth. Science works for the big and the small, the old and the young. Science never gives up. And science is at the heart of biology-based nutrition for differences you can see, feel, and trust. The secret to lifelong health, it all starts with science.
my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Thursday morning, and thanks for choosing to start the day with us. We always do appreciate it.
We really do.
Now, there is a lot of excitement right now running through the entire globe. We are less than 3 weeks away from one of the biggest charitable festivals to hit Mzansi as the continent, not just the continent, but the world's prolific entertainers are descending upon Mzansi for the 2018 Mandela 100 Global Citizen Festival that's taking place on Sunday, the 2nd of December at FNB Stadium. Now, since the entire festival is being put on by an international organization called Global Citizen, who are taking a stand against extreme poverty, we're taking a closer look at some of the entertainers who have motivated a global movement to get closer to their goal.
Exactly. Now, she's one of the girls that I know and love. She's no stranger to our show. She's basically like, you know, she's family. I'm talking about the current it girl, Nomzamo Mbata. And she's been making a splash on the entertainment scene since 2013, when she landed a role in her first soap opera and has starred in feature films like Tell Me Sweet Something, All About Love, and Hotel called Memory Sins.
Yeah.
And she's just amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. In fact, in the past, Nomzamo has been a leading advocate and activist for women's rights. She's raised funds for the Baphumelele Children's House for AIDS in orphans, of course, in Khayelitsha, and donated 60,000 rand towards care packs for the less fortunate in her hometown of Kwamashu in Durban. So she's been doing incredible work.
She is. And then in September, she attended the Global Citizen Festival in New York, alongside other Mzansi celebrities like Maps Maponyane, and Bonang Mateba was there too. We're so glad to see that some of our country's best representatives, they're aligning themselves with important and life-altering causes, such as this.
Absolutely. Now, after Tuesday, the last 2 draws for ticket allocations take place this Sunday, the 18th of November, and then the next Tuesday, the 27th of November. So if you haven't yet begun on your action journey to be part of this special moment, then visit globalcitizen.org.za to get all the information on how you can do so, and then, of course, stand a chance to see the likes of Nomzamo Mbata in person, along with all the other superstars that will be there. This is going to be one of those events and occurrences in your lifetime where you're going to be like, do you remember the Global Citizen Concert of 2018? And they'll be talking about this for years to come.
And you want to be able to say, I was there.
Well, it is Thursday and time for us to talk movies. Before we get into the movies releasing at the box office this weekend, let's take a look at the current top 5.
Last week, Tiffany Haddish was nobody's fool and outwitted the competition for the #1 spot. Here's SA's latest top 5. Claire Foy's The Girl in the Spider's Web comes in at 5th place. Blockbusting mutant Martian Gemors Venom loses some sting, falling 2 spots to 4th. SA must have a new brood of Gaga's Little Monsters, bumping A Star Is Born back to 3. The Nutcracker and the 4 Realms and the balletic perfection of Misty Copeland's Jetée back to 2nd. And from school teacher to street knowledge, Tiffany Haddish is back as nobody's fool, still 1st.
Well, the man in the hot seat is the one, the only JP Sebastian, as we talk movies releasing tomorrow.
I think you had a good question about the top 5.
Yes, I wanted to know, how do you work out your rankings?
Oh, well, these rankings, so these aren't mine, by the way. These are where you, South Africans, are spending your money.
Okay.
So it's not in ticket sales, it's not like individual tickets, it's revenue, which is kind of the same thing. But anyway, it's just total earnings of movies that South Africans are spending. That's the South African top 5.
Very interesting.
Not always the same as American, but actually similar in some respects. The past 2 months have actually been quite different in the South African taste versus American. But anyway, that's for another time.
Cool. Let's talk about the first movie.
Yeah, so in this movie, you've got people with superpowers, one of which is a guy who wants to purify the race and only have people with superpowers living on planet Earth, and another one is the man who believes that everyone can live in harmony, and so, of course, it's X-Men. No.
It's Fantastic Beasts.
Yes, ma'am. Fantastic Beasts. Well done. The Crimes of Grindelwald. But basically, it's just Magneto and Professor Xavier, where in this case it would be Gellert Grindelwald, played by Johnny Depp, and Dumbledore, who is played by Jude Law, interestingly enough. And so it's a similar dynamic, like I'm saying, where you've got a bunch of wizard types, witches, I think. Are there witches in the Harry Potter series? I'm going to get, like, hanged by some Harry Potter fans. And the one has this plan to make the whole world in the vision vision of wizards, and the other is like, no, actually we can all work together. And then there's a guy who's kind of in between, which is Eddie Redmayne in a way, who's like Wolverine, who's like, I just want to live my life,
be
but
normal.
I'm being pulled from, you know, from one side to the other kind of thing.
Okay, very, very interesting.
At least it looks beautiful. The design is it's cool if a movie, like, it looks like someone was just like, go do what you want.
Yes.
You know, Mr. Production Designer or Mrs. Production Designer, and it does look pretty to look at.
What do you think of, in terms of just looking at the preview, the special effects?
Yeah, so this...
That's normally my thing. I judge a movie on that. If it looks a bit too green screen, I'm like,
yeah,
you lost me.
You probably also had then like a movie that you hit your limit on. For me, it was, I think, these last Hobbit movies where I think I saw like too much CG, Golden Eagles, and I was just like, if I see any more CG, I'm gonna get, I don't know, diabetes or something.
Okay,
it's just like
you're
candy.
talking movie terms that goes over our heads so
It's
early in the
computer-generated
morning.
graphics, but
There we go.
let's move on to the next one.
Let's move on to the next movie. We've got Widows. Very cool cast.
I'm just going to, my review is just going to be JP into camera doing this.
Is it good?
Because I have not seen it, but I've just seen the previews, and
Well,
I'm this
Viola
excited
Davis is in this, Michelle Rodriguez.
Liam Neeson, Robert Duvall, Colin Farrell, Cynthia Erivo, Elizabeth Debicki. This is, as you said, what a good cast. The story is, well, firstly, the director is Steve McQueen, who is the gentleman who did 12 Years a Slave, absolutely. So he's competent, he knows what he's doing, and he's very particular. But I can just see from the mood of this, if you love Michael Mann movies, Michael Mann is the guy who did Heat. If you don't know Heat, you need to see Heat. Collateral is the one with Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx or whatever, so it looks like that mold. Ronin, basically, if Ocean's 8 is like the kind of a draggy disappointment that it was for an all-women's heist movie, this one is going to be the kicker for me.
The kicker. Well, the thing is, I'm always a bit nervous when there's such a power cast. I think the expectations is so much higher.
Yeah, and also, like, is the plot thin or something like that? But no, it seems very interesting, just very quickly, because I'm sorry, I know I'm stealing your time here. But 4 men are supposed to do a heist for a crime boss. They're supposed to bring back $2 million. They get, and then the crime boss goes to the wives and says, the debt now falls on you.
Oh, wow.
Viola Davis and this team of other ladies who don't know each other and have no skills in criminal dungousness, it's not a real word.
Criminal activities.
Thank you very much. Have to then collect the debt and use blueprints of their dead husbands to fulfill the job.
Sounds like an awesome storyline.
I'm so amped. I'm taking my mom to go see it this weekend.
Oh,
I wish I could do it with this hand as well.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
listen, while you practice that, we're going to be back with JP a little bit later as we get to review the movie Anon, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you in just a bit.
Watch Widows.
All right, okay. So we're having random conversation. We're outside. Clearly, it's that kind of vibe because it's a Thursday and it's that time of the morning where we get to know our guest artist. And this morning, we're joined by the leader and lead vocalist of the Francis Clare Band. It's Francis Clare, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Neighbors. Francis Clare's here. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here and, yeah, having a good morning.
You're such a friendly, warm-spirited person. I feel like I can just talk to you about anything and everything.
Please, let's go. Tell me your secrets.
My couch. All right, so we're going to start off first with a 60-second rapid series of questions, and you answer with the first thing that comes to mind.
Could be dangerous. Let's do it.
We like that danger. Start the clock. All right, who's your favorite local artist?
Matthew Mole.
Oh, what's on your favorite pizza?
Salami.
Your favorite TV show?
Jane the Virgin.
Your favorite fruit?
It has to be strawberries.
Your favorite veg?
What if I don't eat many?
That's bad.
Okay, broccoli. I like broccoli.
Sunset or sunrise?
Definitely sunset.
Your favorite way to cook potatoes?
Deep fried.
Your favorite emoji?
The monkey face hiding, always at the top of the list.
If you could call up any person in the world and have an hour conversation with them, who would it be?
Taylor Swift.
3 celebrities you'd invite to dinner.
Oh my word, you said they weren't going to be difficult. This is difficult. Let me. Okay, three. It would definitely have to be Michael Jackson.
Yeah?
Stan Lee.
Uh-huh.
And also, I definitely want the lead singer of House and Crows.
I thought Taylor Swift would make it onto that list.
No.
What happened to Tay-Tay?
Oh, you know.
Hey?
I can just listen to her songs. There we go.
She must be feeling so bad. She's watching this right now on the live stream on YouTube,
We're good
so
friends.
she's feeling it. But listen, it's great to have you guys here.
Yeah, thank you.
Loving the sound check and can't wait to hear the music.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah? Tell me about the EP that you guys have recently released. Thank you very much, Sis Princess.
Oh, thank
There
you.
we go. A little bit of a coffee. to warm you up. Thank you very much, my friend. All right, the EP that you guys have recently released.
It's called The Weather EP.
The Weather EP.
The Weather EP, and it's got 4 songs on it, but we tried to do it a little bit differently this time.
Yeah.
So instead of releasing a CD, we actually thought we'd do it in a USB format. So we've got a USB, they're all in different colors.
Lovely.
And there are 4 songs on it. It's locked on, so you can't take them off. They stay on there. And there's lots more space as well, so that you can actually put other things on the USB.
Yeah.
Keep ours on, and if you want to play it in the car, if you want to play it on your laptop, anywhere, it can sort of go with you everywhere.
But why the decision to do it that way, to release it via USB?
Obviously, we wanted to do something different, but we also realized that sort of trends are changing.
Yeah.
Not all cars have CD players anymore, and
true.
especially a lot of laptops don't have CD drives. You have to pay extra for them.
Yeah.
So we thought, let's not even do that, and let's go straight to what is the most accessible.
Makes absolute sense. Do all your band members wear the same shirt? Because yours says, I'm just the front woman. Do they all wear, I'm just the front woman as well?
No.
Okay.
We have the, I just play the violin, I'm just the drummer, I'm just the guitarist, and I'm just the bassist, and our fan shirts say, I'm just a fan. Yeah.
And you just all happen to be teachers as well?
We do. We're all music teachers.
How did that happen?
It was a really good coincidence.
Yeah?
So the guitarist of our band, Devin, he actually was the guitar teacher at my school when I was going to school.
Yes.
And I didn't know him at all. And then we met afterwards when I'd now started teaching guitar. He helped me get into teaching guitar. We met our violinist, and she was already teaching guitar. And our drummer actually runs his own music school.
That's absolutely brilliant. And now you get to teach a lot of fans all sorts of things about music.
We said we're going to do a
well.
swap in a music video one day where we'll just let all of our students come and play instead of us.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Listen, a very cool thing happening very soon is that you guys are going on tour.
We are going on tour.
Matthew Mole.
So we're not touring with him, but we have a show with him.
Yes,
so
amazing.
We are playing with him, and we're over the moon. This is actually an exclusive. We haven't told anyone yet, so yeah, we saved it for you.
Did I just let the cat out the bag?
We saved it for you.
Yay! You can follow the band at Francis_Claire_band. And yes, make sure that you do stay tuned for live performances coming up on this Thursday morning. Francis Claire Band, Francis Claire! Come on!
Now I wish I had a t-shirt. Just look how cool it is. I just play the violin. I'm just the guitarist. I feel like I need to be just the person that tells you what's coming up after the break, because the Francis Claire Band, they performing, so don't go anywhere.
I want a t-shirt that says, I'm just the fangirl.
Yes.
Can we hook that up?
We
awesome
should.
stuff. We're also taking a look at the launch of the brand new rickshaw bus service in Durban. It's going to be absolutely amazing, making sure we go into the festive and summer season in style.
Don't take credit. Unexpected coming from a bank, but just think about it. Using credit to finance a flashy lifestyle to show that you've arrived won't help you live better. What's new today is old tomorrow, except for the debt that you still have to pay. But do take credit to renovate your home, buy a more reliable car, or pay for your children's education. If that's your goal, then Capitec will help you realize your dreams. Because living better starts when you get credit for the right reasons.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this Thursday morning. Francis Claire Band joining us to share some beautiful music ahead of their December Garden Route Tour. You can follow them on social media to keep up with their comings and goings. Right now, here they are performing a song called Overboard.
playing kiss catch with the shore. When my face tell I want more. I am naked beyond saving. This girl's falling over. Oh, 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 overboard. Folks know better than to beach here, but you lured me in so near. I am sinking beyond thinking. I'm waist deep in your clear blue water pouring in like I've been breached. I swear I will revoke speech until you swallow me whole. Oh, 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 overboard. Let's just fall overboard. Oh, 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 overboard. I'm the girl at the seaside skipping pebbles while she stares down the horizon, waiting for your return. I'm a kid collecting seashells on an empty beach, trading blonde flecked hair for sunburn. And if I were on a boat with you and I had the good fortune to splish, splash, crash, land into the blue, I know that you'd pursue. As the riptide pulls us back and forth, I wouldn't fight my magnetic north. I wouldn't distress or seek the shores. I'd whisper, let's fall overboard. Oh, 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 overboard. Let's just fall overboard. Oh, 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 overboard. As the riptide pulls us back and forth, I wouldn't fight my magnetic north. I wouldn't distress or seek the shores. I'd whisper, let's fall overboard.
Yeah!
Well, thank you so much to the Francis Clare Band. In your national news, Eskom is facing a catastrophic coal shortage. Eskom CEO Phakamani Khadebe earlier reported to Parliament that the embattled utility had coal stockpiles of an average of 28 days, but that 66% of stations had less than 10 days stock. Eskom spokesperson Kulupasiwe said the risk of load shedding is consequently very high. He said Eskom is doing everything possible to mitigate it by bringing in extra coal as a relief measure, signing new contracts, although some will only kick in next year, and relying on diesel as an interim measure to supply power. The Hawks in the Western Cape have seized drugs worth nearly 9 million rand in Somerset West, some 35 kilometers from Cape Town. Hawks spokesperson Philani Nkwalase said the Hawks learned that narcotics were clandestinely being kept in a storeroom in Somerset West. A multidisciplinary team found heroin, tick and mandrax. A handgun and a vehicle allegedly belonging to the suspect were also seized. This led to the arrest of a 25-year-old man. The suspect is expected to appear in Somerset West Magistrates Court today on charges of dealing in drugs. Now moving further abroad, Uber Technologies may roll out a new service in Kenya to help users book seats on minibuses if tests on the product in Egypt and Mexico prove successful, a company executive said yesterday. Uber estimates that more than a third of Kenyans in Nairobi use the often crowded minibuses known as matatus as their main form of transport. The company already operates Uber Pool and Uber Express Pool in cities such as London and New York, so taxi drivers can carry more passengers heading in the same direction. And then finally, a senior Turkish official yesterday proposed that suspects in the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi be tried in a Turkish court, even though the murder was committed inside the Saudi diplomatic consulate in Istanbul. It should also be observed by international human rights groups. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said the hit on Khashoggi, is a critic of the de facto Saudi ruler Prince Mohammed bin Salman, was ordered at the highest of the Saudi government. In Riyadh, it was announced that the suspects would be prosecuted in Saudi Arabia. Well, that was your 7 o'clock news headlines. Here's another look at what's happening in the world of sport with Kat.
Well, in the latest sporting headlines, the Proteas women fell to their first defeat of the World T20 as they lost to host West Indies by 31 runs in St. Lucia this morning. After winning the toss and asking to bowl first, South Africa restricted the West Indies to 107 for 7, and in response, the Proteas failed to get going as they could only manage 77 runs before they were bundled out in the 18th over. Later today, India take on Ireland before New Zealand go head-to-head with Pakistan. Moving over to rugby news, New Zealand have won the right to host the Women's Rugby World Cup in 2021. New Zealand will host a tournament in the Southern Hemisphere for the very first time after their bid beat Australia's by 25 points to 17 in Dublin yesterday. New Zealand's women's rugby team are currently the defending world champions and hold the honour of being the most successful World Cup nation with 5 titles. Moving over to football, and the UEFA Nations League returns tonight with Spain versus Croatia clash, that being the headline fixture of the evening. And the 2018 World Cup runners-up Croatia will be out to prove themselves in front of their home crowd after having suffered an embarrassing 6-0 loss to the 2010 World Cup champions in the reverse fixture in Spain 2 months ago. Also in action tonight, Greece hosts Finland, while Belgium will tackle Iceland. And finally, Novak Djokovic maintained his unbeaten start to the ATP Finals in London as he beat Germany's Alexander Zverev in straight sets yesterday. While neither player produced their best tennis, Djokovic managed to take control of the match as he secured the 6-4, 6-1 win in an hour and 16 minutes. Today, though, all eyes will be on South Africa's Kevin Anderson as he takes on Roger Federer, while Raven Klaasen is in doubles action against Robert Ferrer and Juan Cabal. And that's a roundup of the major sporting headlines.
Well, it's time for a quick traffic update. We start off in the Western Cape in Gugulethu. Now, on the N2 inbound, there's some congestion. That's between Jakes Gradwell Drive and Jan Smuts Drive. Delays can be expected to allow for some extra travel time this morning. Then moving to Bellville, on the N1 outbound, there's roadworks after Durban Road. That right lane is currently closed and delays can be expected. Please make use of an alternative route or allow for some extra travel time. That's where we leave your traffic, but let's take a look at what to expect in your temperatures today. A big thank you to all of the beautiful sunrise photos coming through. This one came through from Tanya Mostert, who sent us this amazing sunrise picture from Lamberton Gardens in Johannesburg. Now, partly cloudy conditions can be expected with a maximum of 33 degrees. On that note, Polokwane, your minimum for today is 15, your maximum 32. Mbombela 14, 31. Pretoria 18, 34. Johannesburg 16 with a high of 33. Sunny conditions in Mahikeng with a high of 37. Klerksdorp also reaching a high of 37. Kimberley 16, 39. Bloemfontein 15, 37. Richards Bay 18 with a high of 31. It's partly cloudy in Pietermaritzburg 17, 31. Durban 21 with a high of 26. Partly cloudy in Mthatha with a high of 28. East London a high of 24 for today. Cradock 12, 35. Port Elizabeth 14 with a high of 23. George 13, 21. Sutherland 9 with a high of 27. If you're in Cape Town today, 23 is your maximum. Worcester 11 with a high of 30. Partly cloudy conditions in Springbok with a high of 31, and Uppington sunny conditions with a high of 38 degrees Celsius for today. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday, and if you have any beautiful sunrise photos, feel free to send them to the Expresso Facebook page.
Oh, you know what? I believe that good teeth is so important in
Absolutely.
life, and I make sure that I take care of mine. But you know what? Good teeth and dental health is such an important thing for your children especially, and teaching them good dental habits from a young age will help them make sure that they look after their teeth throughout their lives. And it's not just about brushing. You need to add in a mouthwash as well so that you can make sure that the mouth is clean and healthy, and it can be fun too.
It has to
We're
be fun.
talking about fun because we're doing and challenging all of us presenters and you at home to get involved in our Swish Face Challenge. Okay. We're not only
whose
do
idea
you
was that?
bring a little bit of mouthwash, swish, 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 baby, but you add it to a young song as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Which song
well,
are we
we'll
doing?
find out shortly, but like you said, I mean, we want to make it fun for the whole family. So what's going to happen is that we're each going to take a little bit of Listerine Smart Rinse into our mouths.
Okay.
We have our unique Swish Face, hashtag Swish Face, and then we each have a unique Swish dance that we will then show you. And then what you need to do is head on over to our Facebook page and then cast your vote and let us know who had the best Swish Face dance.
Kat,
Okay.
would you like to go first?
I think you should show us what we need to
like
do.
you should go first,
Why?
so that you can show us what we must do.
Aren't we supposed to find out what the music
Let's
is
listen
like
to
first?
what the Swish music is first.
Greg, hit us up please with
Hit it.
something.
Wow. Okay.
We can whip out some of our Ukrainian moves.
Okay. I feel like you can work with that, Kat.
Okay, wait, I just need, okay.
But you must go stand over there. In 3, don't swallow. In 3, 2, 1, action. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 20 seconds is long. Shoot. Yeah. Zoe, you're next.
Okay.
Oh man.
That's not a pretty way of doing that.
Oh, you got the glass in it as well?
First. I need the music first.
Okay. Oh, the swirling. Oh, the pinky.
Okay, wasting time there, but it's okay.
You gotta start dancing at some point.
She dropped it down low, ladies and gentlemen. You're not finished. She dropped it down low. Okay.
You know when the vosh is your go-to move, eh? It ends everything. It's the end of the routine.
Exactly. Okay,
What do you mean?
guys.
Here's yours. What?
No. This is how I drink mine, yo. Straight out the cap. Because when you're in a bathroom, you don't have a glass.
I see you. Here we go. Go. Ow, papa, double can. Yes. Do it, girl. Do it.
20 seconds is long, Elian.
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm doing on the move. Yo, Leanne taking advantage of her booty gold there, but it's fine. It's cool. All right, so you need to go on over to our social media pages. Go to Facebook, that's Expresso Morning Show, SABC3. So fresh in
I
my
feel
mouth.
like
And let
Zoe's
us
going to
know.
win because she just dropped it down low.
No, listen, these pants are made for that.
Guys, can I just ask that when you vote, that you don't cast your vote based on who's more gifted in the dropping down department? Because listen, okay, I am at a disadvantage there. It's about the Swish Face dance, guys. And Mina, you even saw, I was here. The Swish Face was there, and I was just like,
He's just trying to buy himself more votes.
I was here the whole time. I was here.
New Listerine Smart Rinse, a fun way to protect kids' teeth.
We celebrate our fresh breaths. Of course, we are talking about the launch of the brand new rickshaw bus service in London that's making transportation so much more fun and just easy as well.
That's right, and something that's quite easy and quite unique to make in the kitchen is pizza pops. We'll show you how to do that.
That's been quite cool. Hey, Ewan is having a good time right now, getting his boxing training on. He really didn't survive that first session. I'm hoping he'll do better this time around. We'll have more from your Feel Good Breakfast show a little bit later.
I'm ready for some kisses.
You ready?
Clover Crush, 100% pure fruit juice packed with vitamins and no added sugar. Crush, your daily dose of goodness, now available in long life. Crushers spreading goodness by giving away 20,000 pairs of school shoes. See pack for details and stand a chance to win 1 million rand in prizes for you and a friend. Nominate a school to receive school shoes.
Made with love by Clover.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you swear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling. And there's no escape, I can't wait, I need a hit. Baby, give me it, you're dangerous, I'm loving it. Too high, I can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around. Do you feel me now? With a taste your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I am slipping under with a taste of your poison. Paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know you're toxic? Don't you know? And it's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly it's coming over me. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Thursday morning. Thanks for starting the day off with us. Now, besides having to impress you, the viewers, and of course the judges, the Winner Home Design duos also need to satisfy their magazine clients. And Sumeen Brink, editor-in-chief of VC Magazine and client of Team R&K, is in studio to tell us a little bit more about her involvement with this design and decor reality series that is stunning and dazzling and entertaining viewers all across South Africa. Sumeen, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you, Team R&K, when you met them the first time, what was your impression of them?
I just love those two girls. Right from the beginning, they were my first choice. You know, we did have a choice. And I just loved their enthusiasm, their energy, and their ideas were great. And apart from that, you know, working on remodeling something is like hard work. But they always looked perfect. They were perfectly dressed. They were always friendly, always smiling. So they are my team.
The kind of people you love working with.
A dream people to work with.
And what has it been like working on the project with them so
You know,
far?
I wasn't that involved because they used to do the projects and then I used to come and have a look and give my input. So I wasn't actively involved, but just criticizing at the end.
Yes.
And most of the time we got on the
Quite
same
well,
wavelength. But once or twice I said to them, "Ooh, look out for that and don't do that." And they just took the criticism with such grace and, you know, did it. So.
And I've
it's
got to ask,
fabulous.
being editor-in-chief of VC Magazine, one of the most beautiful publications you'll ever find out there, what have you made of their work so far in terms of the aesthetics, in terms of what they've revealed so far in their
I think they're very close to what they actually proposed.
Yes.
And I think that is the big challenge here. You know, after all, it is a competition.
Absolutely.
And it is fierce and it is pressurized.
Yeah.
But I think they came very close to it. And the last time I went on a site visit, I thought, oh, this really is a place where I can just bring my handbag and move straight in.
Yeah.
So I think they've done very well.
Just maybe to bring people out there into the picture of what exactly this industry is all about, the design, decor, creation of space industry. How difficult is it to take an idea that you have in your mind, and it's absolutely beautiful, it's sparkling, to make that come to fruition in reality so that what a client wants and what a client has been proposed is actually what they see at the end of the day. I mean, that must be incredibly challenging.
I think it is very challenging, and of course, in this day and age, the biggest challenge is we all dream big, but our pockets are not big. So it's to actually
client dream,
marry,
client budget, very different.
To actually marry that dream with a budget, that is the big thing. And then to actually do something that is beautiful and that somebody would want to live in.
Yeah, challenging your creativity and your innovation in reworking certain elements to kind of bring around something special. So with the kitchens now being revealed, there are only just a few more spaces to decorate. And how excited are you to see the conclusion
I'm
of the competition?
very excited. They showed me pictures yesterday of what they're trying to do. I think their kitchen is an absolute winner. Yeah. And the fact that they married the kitchen with a living area is the way that we all live right now. So I think they're onto a very, very good ticket there.
How important do you think is it to have a competition like Win a Home on a platform like SABC television, where we're helping to promote those young creators?
No, I think it is so important and so valuable for them. They can go on from here and basically take on any job. It really, really is important, and I really think it's fabulous and that they are doing brilliantly.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Samine.
Thank
and
you.
Good luck with the rest of the competition and all that you have to say. I hope it's satisfactory or actually just exceeds your expectations as well. And of course, you remember that you can catch all the action and the design of the design duos as they race to meet another deadline tonight at 7:30 p.m. on SABC3. And also don't forget that you also stand a chance of winning weekly prizes as well as the grand prize of one of these fully decorated luxury homes in the beautiful part of the Flay lifestyle estate in Somerset West, valued at over 3 million rand. Yes, actual 3 million rand. Now, to enter the competition, visit privateproperty.co.za/win-a-home and vote for your favorite design duo.
This coming Thursday on Win a Home, the pressure is on with only 1 week left to completely design and decorate their kitchen spaces. Follow the design duos as they transform their plans into reality.
Hello?
Will their ideas be a recipe for success, or will it all come crashing down?
We would love to know ourselves. We always start with a mess and end up with wowza.
Catch the design drama on Win a Home, Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on SABC3, with a repeat on Saturday at 3 p.m. The stage is yours. Win a Home, proudly brought to you by Capitec and Private Property, with Samsung products designed for your connected lifestyle. Grand prize luxury penthouse apartment by Bowen Properties.
Now, at this time of the year, it really is about summer love. And there is one place that is embracing summer love in South Africa like no other.
That's right. The place is Durban. They've got an array of activities, and it feels like they've got summer all year round.
Experience Durban's summer love and enjoy the sights from one of the new richer hop-on, hop-off buses. Travel along the beachfront and all top entertainment, history and cultural attractions. There is so much to do in Durban this summer, but don't miss the 10 most popular attractions.
I'm feeling very much grateful, especially we have seen that all our ambassadors are here, councillors are here, media is here to make sure that they market our summer campaigns. And also, I'm very much grateful because the hard work that's being done by our business support to make sure that this happens. Welcome to this beautiful city of Durban, a Teguini municipality. Hashtag Durban has more. Come to Durban, you will have more fun.
Today is a fantastic day for Durban, for visitors to Durban, for South Africa at large. Today we launched the new buses, the rickshaw buses that will ferry passengers and visitors during the festive season and beyond. Today we launched 17 million of assets that are contributing to tourism. We look forward to having the new routes that have been identified. We are excited over the festive season that is upcoming. We are upbeat by the projections in terms of the number of visitors that are coming to the city. We are ready. We've got a lineup of events and activities that will keep the entire family excited. It will keep the entire family ready to go out and to space into the city of Durban.
Well, we're quite excited as a Teguini. We're welcoming all the tourists here in Durban, particularly the international tourists as well as domestic tourists. We're very excited about the British Airways that is landing directly to Durban. So it means now we've got a direct flight from Europe. So we're expecting more tourists to come from that area.
As the South Sea Sharks, we're very proud to be part of Durban. I mean, we're one of the big ambassadors in Durban. And I mean, it's a great city to be part of, you know, just as a player, you know, just to contribute in any way is good. I urge each and every single one of you around South Africa to come to Durban, and Durban is more.
I like Durban summer because Durban rocks, and there are many, many activities that they come along, we enjoy it. Durban is a Durban of love.
I love Durban in all seasons, let's put that out there, but definitely in summer because of the weather and the different events coming up, especially Casper in your vest, fill up Moses Mavida.
I like Durban summer because the weather's warm, the people are beautiful, everybody's fun to be around, and most of all, we have Durban tourism as one of the people that provide us with the most exquisite and fun-filled, joyous events everywhere that you can find.
Don't miss your chance to discover Durban. See the website visitdurban.travel for more information.
What's up, Brian? We are back with my man Mike here from Pride Fighting Academy here in Cape Town, having a bit of a boxing workout for you. Expresso Fitness this morning. Great way to kick the heart into gear early in the morning. Mike has been taking me through some workouts throughout the course of the morning as well. Dude, lucky to hang out with you. Thank you very much. So earlier on, you took me through some pad work and some burpees. I could hardly speak at the end of it. But people wanted to step into this kind of environment for the first time. I'm sure there's a big intimidation factor. I mean, it's not easy just for anybody to walk into a facility like this and then, okay, cool, let's do something.
Yeah, we have that problem a lot, you know, especially with our name, Pride Fighting Academy. People think, oh, you have to fight to be here. But once they get in, they realize that even the guys who fight competitively are like just normal human beings, are super humble, super down to earth, good people, then they feel a lot more comfortable. We're a family-oriented gym, so everyone is made to feel like family when they walk in.
And I love that, man. Okay, cool. So you got a different piece of equipment right now. Earlier on, it was just the pads on the hands. I'm wrapped up and ready to go. What do you have for me?
Okay, so earlier we did some rhythm and timing, some hand-eye coordination with a little bit of cardio. Now we're going to take the other side of boxing, which is the power stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work a little bit harder. So this is for full power. We're going to work short range stuff, uppercuts and hooks. We're going to start with one uppercut, one hook on each side. Okay.
But I mean, this is great for a beginner, especially, you know, if you want to get in there, get into your form, get into your shape as well. Okay, cool. Let's see how this goes, man.
Remember to stand your legs. Your punch starts from your feet, so make sure you're working your legs the whole time. Let's go. One uppercut, one hook. Nice. This side, one uppercut, one hook. Now with all the power and snap them. Okay, nice. Again, up, hook. Nice. Sink it. 1, 2. Beautiful. Again. Now we're going to up it a little bit. I want 2 and 2. Okay. Okay, so it's 2. Now listen to the timing. There. Close the gap between the noise. 1, 2, 1, 2. Much better. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Aim, hit the center of the pad. 1, 2, 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. Now we're going to change it up. Just to the hooks. Okay, we're going to blow the arms out and the lungs. So double hook to the head and a double hook to the head. Whole body every time. Nice. Now we're going to mix it up a little bit. Uppercut, hook, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, double. Okay, take a breather.
Yo, no joke, guys, I'm breathing.
We're going to go uppercut in the right straight. Okay, uppercut in the straight. Nice, I sink it. Here, and the hook behind it. Uppercut, hook here. It's back to doubles.
Here we go.
2, come on.
Guys, absolutely amazing. What a workout. Pounding the heart, my brother. This is amazing. Well done, well done.
Even I'm sweating, bro.
Yeah, great way to start your morning. You've got a class at 6 o'clock, which is phenomenal, man. Yeah, starting your day with that is that's amazing. I'm going to stop talking. Mike, thank you very much.
Thanks for
you. For PFA as well. Great stuff. That's how you get your morning done. Back to you in the studio.
Nice job,
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I understand that feeling of having to talk after a workout. It's not easy.
And Ewan still got the power, hey? You got the accuracy, the rhythm, it's all there. Just needs to get the fitness back.
He really does. Okay, so we know that we're going to go into the holiday season, the festive season, and we need to keep the kids busy. We're going to do so in the kitchen as we make some delicious pizza pops. It's going to be so much fun.
And it's so pretty. You do not want to miss out on that. And then we're going to be busting some hair myths. That and a whole lot more still to come on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Moving out? Need more room? Scaling down?
Private Property is a great place to start your search. With thousands of new properties from South Africa's top real estate agents, banks, developers and homeowners. It's the easiest way to find your next home. Search for a home on any device, anytime, anywhere. Search privateproperty.co.za.
Enter the Win a Home competition on privateproperty.co.za and stand a chance to win a brand new, fully decorated apartment at Parterflay Lifestyle Estate, developed by Baldwin Properties, worth over 3 million rand.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Thursday morning it is, and of course, every Thursday around social media is all about hashtag TBT, Throwback Thursday. So we celebrated our 8th birthday this year. Can you believe it?
We did.
Yeah, and this as recent as last month, in fact. And we, of course, had lots of fun. It was a party to remember. The Roger Good show from 5FM were in studio with us, and it was made memorable by a very special thing that happened during our exercise segment.
Our fitness, yes.
You'll remember this, that we had Tubbsy, we had Ewan.
And we had Robbie Cruz, all in heels, doing a workout.
So we thought we'd throw it back to that, shall we?
Yes. Let's take a look.
Take a look.
So we're dropping, and then we are popping.
Can we see
it?
I
love it, guys. And then just to end off, because I feel like everyone needs a little bit of booty in their lives.
You actually did that quite well.
And all I want us to do is a tiny twerk action.
Whoa.
So you're turning,
This is not
feet
fair.
apart, and you're just twerking.
Oh, they didn't go on Tabiso. Why were
I
we
love
on
it.
Look at those peaches. There we go. Look at those peaches.
Ladies, these guys are better than you.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I love it.
Okay. So one more. Let's go one more. Come.
Okay, one more, but only because you asked, and I think.
No, I just want Robbie to get into this.
Difficult. So we're going to be walking forward, and all I want you to do is make like you're walking down a catwalk.
Yeah. Oh, Robbie knows.
For heels, and they only had the big boy sizes. So I couldn't get heels.
And Ewan's little striptease move was too convincing, and Tubbsy looks like he does that at least once a day.
I feel like he would have won the Swish face competition.
Wow, okay. So there's clearly been a lot of memorable moments on the show, not just in the past month, but over the past 8 years. And hey, thanks for joining us and sharing the journey with us. Share some of your favorite Throwback Thursday moments with us on social media. And of course, use hashtag Expresso Show.
I would actually love to see Kat do that. I feel like he missed out. So maybe we can organize that at some point. Producer, director, yes, let's try that, shall we? Well, it's that time of the year when you need to keep the little ones busy and their tummies full. So why not get the kids in the kitchen and have some fun while feeding them? And of course, you'll also keep their hands and brains busy too. In the studio this morning, we have a very special guest making us a delicious snack, 16-year-old Josh Thurian, everyone. This young man right here is an award-winning author of 2 cookbooks, Cook with Josh and Bake with Josh. And he's going to be cooking. And of course, we've got our beautiful Anel Potgieter in the house as well. I just want to say, Josh, I remember you on the show as a 10-year-old. And now you're 16, doing the most. I mean, you've got 2 cookbooks, tons of awards. I feel like I've done nothing with my life so far. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
That's so good. And Nelly, so good to have you here
thank
too.
you, but I'm more excited to cook with him.
I know. I feel it's like, oh my God, I've got him fangirling. Okay, cool. So we're going to be making some pizza pops,
Yes.
which is wonderful and a great way to get the young ones involved too, right, Josh?
Yes, I think this is a great holiday snack for the little ones.
Fantastic. Okay, so what do we need to start with?
We're going to start with this. Josh, you're going to roll that out.
Okay, so we're going to start with the puff pastry.
Yeah. This for you. We're just doing that so it doesn't sniff fussy. And we're using Woolies puff pastry.
We're
That's
using-
nice,
Oh.
buttery and flaky.
I love the fact that we can get puff pastry because life is too short to make your own. So Woolies has made sure that they've sorted that out for us. But Josh, you're currently also busy writing Matric now too, right?
Yes, I'm busy preparing for my Matric exam.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's fantastic. And you're making us some pizza pops. We're very blessed. We're very fortunate.
Yeah, this is one of Josh's favorite recipes that he told me that he makes with his brother. And it's such an easy snack for kids.
Yeah.
So first, he's just going to roll it out, nee, Josh? That's still
yes.
enough now. Come on, ons wil nie te min dinnie.
Exactly.
Okay, and then we're just going to cut into a little square.
Let me just take that off there. Then you can put the chakalaka on.
Yes.
Oh, I love chakalaka.
It's just for a little African, like a little African feeling to the
Instead
the
of
dish.
using like tomato base, you know, using
guys,
chakalaka,
I
I
love
found
chakalaka.
amazing. And Woolies has got a beautiful range of chakalaka to get like mild and spicy. And I think today we're just using the mild because it's for kids.
Yeah, you're giving me feels. I love this stuff, hey?
Yeah, I love it. I love
so
it with
much.
everything. And then, you know, this is very easy for the kids and creative, you know, to keep the children busy. And then, Josh, jy moet nie te lank vat en verf nie. Jy moet aangaan.
Josh is adding lots of love and passion to what he's doing there.
Oh, go fast.
Yeah, go faster, go fast. And then he's going to add some beautiful mozzarella.
Okay.
That comes in that easy resealable pack. So after you've used it, you can just pop it in the fridge and it's already grated.
I love this. I really, really love this.
Okay.
Oh, they're making life so
Gonna add a bit.
convenient for us.
Mozzarella?
Yes, a little bit of mozzarella.
Okay. I think a bit more. I like lots of cheese. I like it cheesy. Gooi daar 'n bietjie in.
I am a cheese girl.
Yeah, me as well. Okay,
There we
that's
go.
enough now. And a bit of basil.
Nice.
Yeah. And then a bit of salami.
If you're looking for this keyword for our pizza pops this morning, so easy, so much fun for the kids. All you have to do is SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33728. We will gladly send you the ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be entertaining the young ones, having fun with something so delicious. And then you're just going to roll.
We're going to roll this up like a Swiss roll.
This is so easy.
Yes, but you need to put it in the fridge then for half an hour, ne, Josh,
Okay.
before you cut it. But now we're going to cut it now. It's going to be a bit messy.
Yeah.
So you just cut it and you put this skewer in.
Wonderful.
About 1.5 centimeter.
Very cool.
So we're just going to cut it like a finger size.
Yes.
Oh, it's a finger size. It's slim.
Be careful,
Like
you
so.
still got it right.
Yeah. Like so. And I love those salami bites. You know, it's such a small thing. You can pop it in your bag here and to work and nibble on in.
Do you know me? I'll just make this as just a nice little thing for my guests.
Okay, so Josh.
Okay, while Josh is busy cutting this up, let's take one more look at how we made these delicious pizza pops. Keyword once again, Woolworths to 33728. We'll gladly send you the ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making these yourselves. And then you can just add a little egg wash to it.
Yes.
Yeah, just to make it shiny and delicious. And then you pop it in the oven for 200 degrees, at 200 degrees for about 20 minutes. And pass me one, please.
Oh, listen.
Asseblief.
I'm going to this looks so good. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy.
I love this. Look at the beautiful
Josh, would you like one?
Sure.
There we go. Got a carbo load.
Please don't find for me. Let me just
Well,
finish
I
my
love
job.
what Gordon Ramsay says. He says, I am in awe of this guy. Talking about Josh. To get Josh's easy and delicious pizza pop recipe, all you have to do is SMS Woolworths to 33728. Josh, you're incredible. The future, I believe, is looking very, very bright for you. Thank you so much for sharing this delicious recipe, and all the best for the Matric exams.
Thank you very much.
Here we go. Lekker lewe julle.
Lekker lewe julle.
That was so nice. No, lekker lewe.
That definitely. And you know what? Woolies, they value what it means for family and loved ones to be together at Christmas. That's why this year they're helping 100 South Africans reunite with those special to them.
Yeah, and so if you'd like to play a part and you'd like to be reunited with your loved ones, or you know somebody who needs a helping hand in getting home this year, then nominate a loved one or tell us your story and we can help make it happen with a bus ride or a plane ticket.
That's right. Now, to enter, all you need to do is complete the easy entry form on www.bringithome.net. And remember, WW, that stands for Woolworths.
Yeah, and of course, add the name and the surname of the person that you'd like to bring home, then complete the relevant information on the entry form, and then most importantly, this is the most important part, we need for you to write a story. Tell us what motivated you to nominate this person and why you want to bring this person home.
That's right. Now select agree to the terms and conditions, and then you're good to go. Now the competition, it's a very special one this time of the year. So would you like to bring someone special home this Christmas, or would you like to spend it with your loved ones? That's the question we're asking. And to get the link to the website, all you need to do is SMS the keyword home to 33728. Each SMS will cost R1.50 and no free SMSs apply. Those T's and C's can be found on our website. That's expressoshow.com.
Yeah, remember that the competition ends on the 9th of December 2018. So let's go out there and make this Christmas a very, very special one, and certainly one to remember.
One to remember, indeed. Well, coming up after the break, we are busting some hair myths, so stay tuned for that. And then the one, the only Francis Clare Band is still in studio, and they perform for you after the break.
This is your chance to win the home you've always dreamed of. Enter the Win a Home competition by voting for your favorite design duo on privateproperty.co.za and stand a chance of winning a fully decorated apartment at Parterflay Lifestyle Estate, developed by Baldwin Properties, worth over 3 million rand. Plus, you'll automatically be entered into the weekly draw, where this coming Thursday night, you could walk away with a Samsung 12-kilogram front-loader washing machine with Wi-Fi, AdWash, Eco-Bubble technology, and smart control. And if that's not enough, Capitec clients stand a chance to win a further 5,000 rand in cash. Competition details plus T's and C's can be found on the Private Property website. Win a Home every Thursday evening at 7:30 on SABC3. The stage is yours.
I'm not a broken girl, I'm not a broken girl. No, I'm not a broken girl. I'm not a broken girl, I'm not a broken girl. I just need some affection. I just need some direction. I'm not a broken It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Happy birthday, a very happy birthday to you.
Yes, Yes, it is. Oh, do we have one that works? Cool. Happy birthday. Yes, it is a special time of the year because it's that day where millions of people around the world celebrate their birthdays. But of course, it's your birthday. So we want to make it special for you and wish you a happy birthday. We've got cake, we've got party hats.
That's right.
We've got a cool song.
That's
what
right.
What more do you need?
Okay, well, there's quite a few people celebrating their birthday. We're starting off with the celebs. Shailene Woodley, actress as well as model Lily Eldridge, celebrating their birthday. But we have a very, very special birthday on set today. Our photographer, Gunther, he is celebrating his birthday and his partner, Jean, sent us the coolest message to wish him. And it says, Veels geluk met jou 29ste verjaarsdag. Geniet die laaste jaar van jou 20s. Volgende jaar betree jy in die dirty 30s. En ten minste hoef jy nie te worry om die grys hare te daai nie. Baie liefde, Jean. Dis Kitsie, Sean, Sebastian en Zara, hulle fur baby.
Oh my
Happy
goodness.
birthday,
well,
Gunther.
yeah, can we get it? Where's Gunther? Where's Gunther?
He's taking photographs.
He's right behind you guys. There he is. Darcy man, feels geluk Gunther.
Oh, dankie.
Or as we know him, Mama. Come, look, give me a camera. Give me a camera. Give me a camera. Let me take a picture of you. Come, Zoe, stand next to Gunther there. Wait, stand next to Gunther.
So Gunther is the man in charge of taking all of my photographs on set. Don't drop the camera.
No, I won't. It's a very expensive camera. It's a very expensive camera. So all those wonderful images that you see, thank you very much. Yes, awesome work. Bye, dankie Gunther. Yay. Lucky Gunt. And then also to Utman and the Sampi family, they'd like to wish their mother Lorraine a happy 69th birthday.
A very special one.
Yes.
And we also have a message from Maxine who would like to wish her husband, that's Peter George, a happy birthday for today.
Hey, listen. Also, DJ Juice on the camera. Carl, come in here. Get it. No, don't look at me like that. Take off those comms. No, take off those comms.
This
Carl,
one's for you.
I'm gonna come and fit you. I'm gonna fit you. Take off the comms and you come on here. This is one of our camera guys, aka DJ Juice. Yeah. Happy birthday, boy. Yeah, man, we love you, man. Thank you very much for what does it say? Born and bred. 021 Live. Cape Flats.
Well, listen, we have Princess on standby with more cake for you.
Yes.
So, of course, if it's your birthday, you would love to wish someone a happy birthday, let us know. Send us a picture, send us some information. Tell us how old they're turning so that we can make their birthday super duper special. You email all of those requests to birthdays@cordova.tv. There we go.
Sis Princess can bring you a piece of cake just like that. Thank you very much, Sis Princess. When is your birthday, Sis Princess? Tomorrow. Okay, I will celebrate. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday indeed. Now it's time for us to bust some myths. So like anything in the world of beauty and personal upkeep, there's always a lot of he said, she said about what is and what isn't good for you. And of course, things that you could be doing to cause a lot of myths around beauty and hair care. Now today with us in studio, we have Tresame's research and development lead, Natalie Hoskin, in studio, who will be debunking some common hair myths with us this morning. Natalie, welcome to the show. So good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
I'm so glad we're talking about this because there's a lot of confusion sometimes as to what you should and shouldn't be doing. But let's start with one of the very first myths that I've been hearing my whole life, especially with regards to the odd grey hair, where I was told, do not pull out the grey hair because many others will grow in its place. Myth number one, if I pluck one grey hair, multiple grey hairs will grow back in its place. True or false?
So that's definitely a false.
Thank you.
Yeah. So while we don't recommend you pulling your grey hairs, 10 more will definitely not grow back in its place.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So basically what I want to explain is that during the graying progress, your melanin production will stop eventually.
Yes.
Therefore, when your new hair grows back, it will grow back grey and also more resistant to hair dyeing, so it'll be more noticeable.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's definitely nothing's gonna happen if you pull it out.
Nothing.
All right, let's take a look at myth number 2. Using hairspray will cause your hair to break. Whoo, child, because I use hairspray every day and twice on Sundays.
Absolutely false.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So your hair is very strong.
Yeah.
Just to emphasize how strong a healthy head of hair is, a full head of healthy hair can actually pull the weight of an elephant. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So now hairspray creates bonds to hold your hair up.
Okay.
And those, the force to break those bonds are far too weak to break the follicles of your hair.
Yeah.
Now, with that said, excessive use of hairspray does cause buildup.
Okay.
So we always recommend to shampoo your hair regularly to remove that buildup and follow with the conditioner.
Fantastic. Well, there we go. We're on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a roll. Let's take a look at myth number 3. You shouldn't wash your hair every day.
Yeah. Actually, this has come up quite a few times recently. It's false.
Okay.
It's false that, you know, people shouldn't think that washing your hair will damage your hair. To be really honest, the frequency of washing your hair is totally up to the individual. It depends on their hair type, their hairstyle, and their lifestyle. Now, although hair shampoos will not necessarily damage the hair, it's always important to protect it.
Yeah.
So always follow with the conditioner.
Yeah.
And for those people that are really, really concerned, when you can alternate your shampoo and conditioner with a co-wash.
Okay. Well, with Cape Town's water situation, people were just not washing hair in general. So we need to get people to wash hair again. Exactly. Let's take a look at the next myth. Cutting your hair frequently will make your hair grow faster.
My mom used to tell me that as well. It's false.
Is it false?
It's false.
Wow.
Yeah. So your hair is actually a dead structure.
Okay.
So whatever you do to the bottom of it is not going to affect the roots.
Okay.
Your hair will look better because you've cut off the damaged split end parts.
Okay, that is wonderful. Do we have another myth? Is that the last one? All right, myth number 5. 100 brush strokes is needed every day for healthy hair.
Now, because you mentioned 100 brush strokes, I'm going to say that's false.
False, all right.
Yeah. So brushing your hair regularly is needed. It will help get your hair smoother and much more shinier, and that's because it'll detangle your hair and it will allow your hair molecules, your oil molecules, to spread from the root down to the tips. So it makes your hair feel shinier as well. However, too much of brushing will damage your hair because with each brush stroke, you're actually stretching the fiber of your hair and making it more porous.
Wow, there we go. Natalie, you have done the most to debunk these myths. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
I feel so much better. Well, there you have it. The real truths about your hair straight from Tresemme. The Tresemme ranges have various benefits that addresses different hair types and hair needs. So whether you have straight hair, wavy hair, curly, afro, or even just wear weaves and wigs, the ranges have something tailored and beneficial for everyone.
Did you know that about hair, eh?
I did not.
Yeah?
A myth in the family is the grey hair, so I can happily tell them, like, you can pick them.
Oh,
Nothing
really?
will happen.
Okay,
Grow
well,
back in doubles.
from over there to over here, we're talking stories. We know that stories are such an important part of community building. They share knowledge, they pass it down from generation to generation. They build closeness and tight knits between families and communities and friends. And so CNA really believes in sharing these stories, and they're looking for you to do that as we look to building a brighter rainbow nation.
That's right, and we all have a very unique story. So do you have an inspirational story that you'd love to share with us? A memory with CNA that has helped you get to where you are today? We would love to hear about it.
Absolutely. So go onto our Facebook page and share your story using hashtag CNA What's Your Story. And doing that, you could stand a chance of winning your share of 50,000 Rand. And you can enter on the CNA Facebook page, right?
That's right. And T's and C's, they do apply. So you can find those at www.cna.co.za and take a look at this and be inspired.
At CNA, we tell the stories of extraordinary people who inspire our nation.
My story with CNA starts about 25 years ago, where my two sisters and I would be on the lounge floor, beautiful colored pencils and notebooks strewn all over the floor. And it's so amazing to see my own daughter now drawing her own fashion creations. And seems like Mila's already following in my fashion blogging footsteps. I'm Amanda Cousteau. This is my story. Tell us your story.
Tell us your story. CNA, your favorite stationery store.
Oh man, listen, action-packed Thursday it is, but there's still lots more to come, right?
That's right.
Frances Claire Band will be performing. You guys are feeling good? Enjoying it so far? Yeah. She's just the front woman.
We'll make you one. Super cool. And then we're also going to take a quick break. When we get back, it is Baby Talk, and it is Premature Awareness Month. Premature World Day is coming up this coming Saturday, the 17th of November, and that is our chat for today. So we'll see you after the break.
What's your flavor? Cool down the tasty way this summer and enjoy a moment in between with Mac Cafe.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Time for us to take another spin of this loot.co.za wheel and see who's going to be winning some amazing prizes next. But if you still haven't gotten involved, then this is what you need to do.
These are the steps on how to enter the loot.co.za Spin the Wheel competition and that ultimate 10,000 Rand loot.co.za voucher. Visit loot.co.za on the app or on your computer desktop. Register if you haven't done so already. Create a festive wish list by hearting the item on the app or add the wish list on your desktop to the value of 10,000 Rand. Screen grab the wish list, WhatsApp the picture to 071 640 6551 and you could win with spinning the wheel daily or the ultimate prize of the 10,000 Rand loot.co.za voucher.
And it's as easy as that. Someone who did exactly that and is now on the line, Zaiden from Cape Town. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
I'm so good. I love your energy. I have a good feel about it this morning. Zaiden, is there anything in the loot this morning that you have your eye on?
Actually, number 3.
Number 3, which is the Braun Multi-Quick 3 kettle valued at 562 Rand?
Yes, that's right.
Zaiden, I'm holding thumbs for you, my darling. Let's see what happens. I'm about to spin for you in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, Zaiden. Now, will it land on the thing that you want? Or will it be one of the other amazing prizes? Either way, it's a win-win situation as we end up on number 1, Zaiden. And you walk away with an Eco Monaco American Aviator luggage set valued at 2,303 Rand. Woo! Zaiden, that's an amazing prize, my darling. Congratulations. 2,303 Rand is what this prize is worth. Girl, you are going to be traveling in style. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Listen, Zaiden needs to come and visit the Expresso set with that luggage, and that's how you do it. All you have to do is make sure you download loot.co.za, screen grab it, send it to 071 640. Where is that number? That number, yes, 640-6551. But also, when you go to loot.co.za, there's amazing deals, like, for instance, the Mesa Expression 14-inch Atom notebook valued at 2,399 Rand. There's a massive 600 Rand saving back in your pocket. I'm loving it. We're here for it. All you need to do is go to loot.co.za because you could win some amazing prizes.
Well, on that winning note, let's carry on celebrating, of course, Francis Clare Band in the studio sharing some beautiful music with us. And the next song they're about to perform is called Broken Girl.
Would you like to count us in?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I have a tendency to take chances. I guess I got it long ago from my gambling father. I'm not bad with money. I don't risk it with cards, but I can't stop myself dealing in the currency of hearts. But I am not a broken girl. I'm
Well done, guys. Very, very beautiful performance. All right, just give us those dates once again because you guys are going on tour very soon. We want to fill up all of those. Can I say?
Please.
I can say fill up. Yes. All of those.
So we're heading off on the 16th of December. And then we'll be back just before Christmas because our families will kill us if we're not. So we're back on the 24th. And basically the date that we're opening for Matthew Mole is the 17th, and that's at Mitchell's in Neisner.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
And if we want to follow along on the journey on social media, I'm sure you'll be posting stories of plenty on Instagram and Twitter. And all
Definitely.
That.
The best thing to do is to actually check our website, which is www.francesclaireband.com. And if you need to spell it, hey, there we go.
Just get a close up of that.
There you go.
Take a screen grab of that on your phone if you're watching on YouTube.
And if you've got that spelling right, then you'll get the Instagram, you'll get the Facebook, and everything else.
Excellent. Thank you very much for the beautiful music. We'll have more from the band a little bit later on. In the meantime, link up with us on our social media pages and let us know what you thought about the music.
In the national news, Eskom is facing a catastrophic coal shortage, and Eskom spokesperson Kulupasiwe says the risk of load shedding is extremely high. The Hawks in the Western Cape have seized drugs worth nearly 9 million rand in Somerset West. A suspect is due to appear in the Somerset West Magistrates Court today on charges of dealing in drugs. On the international front, Uber Technologies may roll out a new service in Kenya to help users book seats on minibuses. Uber estimates that more than a third of Kenyans in Nairobi use the often crowded minibuses known as matatus for their main form of transport. And then finally, a senior Turkish official yesterday proposed that suspects in the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi be tried in a Turkish court, even though the murder was committed inside the Saudi diplomatic consulate in Istanbul. Well, those were your 8 o'clock news headlines. Here's a final look at what's happening in the world of sport with Kat.
Well, in the latest sporting headlines, the Proteas women fell to their first defeat of the World T20 as they lost to host West Indies by 31 runs in St. Lucia this morning. In rugby news, New Zealand have won the right to host the Women's Rugby World Cup of 2021 after beating Australia's bid by 25 votes to 17 yesterday. In football, the UEFA Nations League returns tonight with Spain versus Croatia, that clash being the headline fixture. And elsewhere, Greece hosts Finland while Belgium tackle Iceland. And finally, in tennis news, Novak Djokovic maintained his unbeaten start at the ATP Finals in London as he beat Germany's Alexander Zverev in straight sets yesterday. And that's a roundup of the major sporting headlines.
Let's take a quick and final look at what to expect in the traffic. Starting off in Gauteng and Clayville, there's a stationary vehicle. It's on the R21 northbound after Olifantsfontein Road, obstructing that right lane. Please keep a lookout for that. Then we move to the Western Cape in Khayelitsha. There's on the N2 outbound an accident after Muway. The left lane's currently blocked and delays can be expected, so allow for some extra travel time this morning. Now, we just want to say a big thank you to all of the beautiful sunrise photos that's been coming through. A special thanks to John for your beautiful orange skyline from Bloemfontein. We also received one from Tanya for her amazing sunrise from Johannesburg. So thank you for those. And if you have any pictures you'd love to share, feel free to do so on the Expresso Facebook page. On that note, let's take a final look at the temperatures. In Polokwane, a low of 15 with a high of 32. Mbombela, 14.31. Pretoria, 18.34. Johannesburg reaching a high of 33. Mahikeng, 37. Klerksdorp, 19 with a high of 37. It's sunny in Kimberley with a high of 39. Bloemfontein, 15, reaching a high of 37. Richards Bay, 18 is your minimum, 31 your maximum. Pietermaritzburg, 17, 31. It's partly cloudy in Durban with a high of 36. Mthatha, 13, reaching a high of 28. East London, 16.24, Craddock 12 with a high of 35. In Port Elizabeth, 14 with a high of 23 can be expected. George 13 reaching a high of 21. Sutherland 9.27, Cape Town 14 reaching a high of 23. If you're in Worcester today, partly cloudy conditions with a high of 30. Springbok 12 reaching a high of 31 and Uppington 19 with a high of 38 degrees Celsius. And that's where we leave your weather on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
All right, we've got a very busy morning, as you can see and hear all around. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, baby talk, and a very important subject that we're focusing on the month of November, which is Prematurity Awareness Month, and we'll be discussing the ins and outs of that topic. So give us a call, in fact, 021430 9881.
And talking about babies of a different kind, we talk about the importance of puppy school. Because you got to train them young so that they can do what they're told. All that and more coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Like a man, basically.
Just add dog. Get a free bed when you buy any Two Hills Canine bags.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Well, it's that time of the week again. Baby talk on your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso on SABC3. Now, the month of November is Prematurity Awareness Month, and premature birth is sadly on the rise, and this has many implications. For instance, premature babies are more likely to be obese adults, have diabetes or heart disease, and premature babies are also more likely to have ADHD and special needs at school level. So, if you're wondering when is a baby considered to be premature or how common this happens, then stay tuned, because on today's Baby Talk, we're joined by pediatric dietitian Catherine Gore and also neurophysiotherapist Shane Brassel to talk to us about this very important topic. Thank you for joining us, ladies. We really do appreciate it. Kath, let me start off with you, and let's talk about medically, when is a baby considered to be premature?
So under the age, a gestation age of 37 weeks, then we would consider them premature.
Yeah.
So that's a normal term pregnancy will end about 38 to 40 weeks, so under that age.
Yeah. So we say that it's on the rise. How common is it actually happening these days?
Well, worldwide they estimate about 15 million births a year, and 1 in 10 babies internationally are born prematurely, and in South Africa it's about 1 in 7 babies are born prematurely.
Is there a direct link or cause or factors that contribute to babies being premature that we should know about?
There are. So young women or young girls are more likely to have earlier deliveries. It can be if a lady is malnourished or she, hasn't been able to have enough, intake of foods and nutrients. That might increase the risk of prematurity. There could be just physiological other reasons. Some babies just come early for various other reasons we don't even know.
Yeah.
So, but your main risk some of your risk factors will include your nutritional intake and
all right.
age.
So, Shane, let me get to you then on your level of expertise as a neurophysiotherapist, and tell us about the complications that can arise as a result of a baby being born premature.
Okay. There can be a number of complications. The most initial complications are to do with the lungs and being able to breathe. Also, feeding. Very young babies are not necessarily able to feed naturally, and they have to be fed. As they go into development, obviously, they're born with a very immature neurological system.
Yes.
And that's not necessarily prepared for the onslaught of sensory information that's coming in when they are born early. And so this can affect how the brain lays its foundations and its neurological pathways, which then have a knock-on effect in terms of development and how the baby might learn to do things later on in life, or the child might learn to do things later on in life.
What have you seen in practice in terms of what those challenges become later on in life?
So they can, babies born preterm do have an increased risk of things like ADHD, of sensory processing disorder. There are risks for neurological developmental disorders such as cerebral palsy. But some babies can have, they are on a spectrum of difficulties from mild to severe. And it all depends on how the brain is impacted at such an early age, because a child's brain is growing at such an exponential rate from about the 3rd trimester till 1 year of life. So any interruptions to that process can have changes that cause developmental knock-on effects.
Kath, with November being Prematurity Awareness Month, what are we actually trying to say to people out there about what they need to be aware of and what they need to do about it?
I think one of the things is that there is an increase, as you mentioned, and we would like people to, I think what the awareness that we want to create is that we have more of these children coming into society, and they do have some developmental challenges down the line, and as much as in the care, and it's progressed amazingly the way we care for these children now early on, we do have a lot of children being born super prem, which would be like your 24, 25, up to 28 weekers. And these children obviously are going to have more challenges than even your older prems will have. So we are wanting society in general to be aware of this. And I think a good antenatal care is very, very important. And so if you are pregnant, you do want to follow up with your doctor, make sure that you are getting all the help and guidance that you can. And then also to know that there are facilities, should you have a prem baby, where you can go for help. And we've got fantastic neonatal units in some of our hospitals, both in government and in private. And if you speak to your gynae, if you are at risk, another big risk factor is multiple pregnancies. So if you've got twins or you're carrying triplets, you're also going to be at risk of having early delivery. All
right. We're going to continue with our conversation very shortly. We'll keep our lines open, 0214309881, as we discuss the month of November being Prematurity Awareness Month in today's Baby Talk.
Well, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but when it comes to your pet's behavior, it's completely up to you. It's very important for the owner to make sure that their puppy is well adjusted in various environments and situations so that they can be obedient. But let's hand over to Ewan for more.
So here's an interesting fact for you this morning. Did you know that puppies learn more in the first 16 weeks of life than any other time? Now, the more you expose your pup at an early age, the better off you'll be, and there's no better place to lay down the groundwork than other like-minded pups at a puppy school. Now, the best part is you'll learn just as much as your puppy does at the same time. Now, this morning we have nutritional advisor and Hills Pet Nutrition South Africa, Matric in studio to tell us exactly what we need to know with regards to puppy school. Matric, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Lovely to be here.
Yeah, Bob, you know, you could just see you've got this aura when it comes to pups. It absolutely loves you,
Bob
man.
and I have a good relationship.
Absolutely. So, okay, let's talk about puppy school. What's the purpose and the importance of puppy school?
I think you touched on one of the most important purposes of puppy school, and that is actually for the owners to know how to manage their pets and how to make their pets to be into what they perceive their pets to be. So if you want a cool, chilled out pet, then it's work. Everything around it is work. And puppy school gives the advice, and it also helps you to train, but it's giving you the background information to actually go and train your pup at home and also make the right decisions for your puppy.
Absolutely, and I also think it's absolutely important, especially if you're a first-time dog owner, to attend something like puppy school, right?
Absolutely, but I have had many pets in my life, and I still find it invaluable to take them, because each time you learn something new.
Just for the socialization aspect as well, and getting along with other dogs, and I'm sure it has a huge positive impact in their lives going forward as well.
Absolutely, they learn to associate other dogs with something pleasurable. I do want to note that part of puppy school is also to teach your puppy to focus on you with other pets around. Because if they just have playtime, when you go out and meet other dogs in the street, what they would want to do is just play, play, play.
So at what age should we start looking at puppy school?
Look, it's important to start as soon as possible. They have this, puppies have this, as you mentioned, 16 weeks, the cutoff time, or not almost the cutoff time. But from about 3 weeks to 16, 20 weeks is they're like sponges. They learn everything. So you have to weigh that off against things that might be detrimental, like contagious diseases. So you ensure that your puppies are vaccinated. You ensure that you've checked with the clinic what the parvo status or contagious disease status is around there. And in the puppy school, what kind of environment they have. Is it easy to keep clean, for example?
Exactly. Just quickly off topic, are there, I think, certain breeds that you would say should most definitely attend puppy school? Or is it a kind of across the board?
I think it's advisable for all puppies to go. Understandably, those bigger breeds and the breeds that are known for to be working dogs, etc., they need to go for, as you say, to ensure that they're laid back and don't fly out at everything. Gun dogs, for example, once again have to go because they just tell you what they want to do all the time. Not aggression might not be the issue, but they just get a bit hyper or whatever. And then, for example, toy dogs need to go because they just once again take so much advantage of the new pet parents that it seems like they don't have to follow rules. So it teaches you how to manage those breeds, regardless whether they're small or big.
Right. Well, I think we can all agree that puppy school is very important, no matter what your breed. And also, I think, like you've rightly mentioned, it'll also kind of teach you techniques to train your dog at home.
Absolutely. That's the most important thing, is that you have that you take those techniques learned, and you can apply it to other things as well. And to take 3 5-minute sessions in a day to teach your pet the things that you want them to learn, so that they can be sociable and well-rounded members of the society and the family.
And we love just spending time with our pets anyway, so it's good fun. Marika, thank you very much for joining us this morning talking about puppy school. Now, of course, dogs need socialization and obedience training throughout their lives in order to understand appropriate versus inappropriate behavior. Now, the puppy phase may be cute, but teenagers bring a whole other element into play. And so join us next week when we discuss what happens as our pups get a little bit older and a whole lot cheekier as well.
Science is at the heart of biology-based nutrition. The secret to lifelong health, it all starts with science.
Oh, how adorable were those puppies?
Oh, Noonies. Absolutely love puppies.
Well, we are taking the quickest of breaks. When we get back, JP Sebastian is with us. We're reviewing the movie Anon, so don't go anywhere.
Exactly, and then we're going to be in the kitchen where we're making diner burgers and original cream soda floats. It's going to be a party in your belly. Can't wait to do it after the break.
All Expresso presenters and guests fly domestically with Mango. Enjoy outstanding service, online check-in and seat selection. With the widest booking and payment options, Mango is the only airline globally to accept store charge cards as a means of payment. Fly in comfort with ergonomically efficient seats for more legroom. Aboard a fleet of new generation Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Join the presenters of Expresso and fly Mango.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Those little laughters let you know that it is baby talk time. And of course, the month of November, is Prematurity Awareness Month. Now, as we said earlier on, premature births are on the rise, and this has many implications. And on today's Baby Talk, we are joined by pediatric dietitian Kath McGaw, neurophysiotherapist Shane Brassel, and Nadine and her beautiful little baby Riley, with the coolest mohawk ever. I'm so jealous. Thanks for joining us, Nadine. We really appreciate it. And thank you, Riley. Yes, it's your show too. You're allowed to speak. Okay. So, Nadine, we've heard from the ladies from an expert point of view, but I wanted to tap into your world a little bit and about what it was like for you giving birth to a premature baby, and especially those initial few months that must have been extraordinarily challenging.
Yeah, I think, when you fall pregnant, you have this picture in your mind of how it's all going to be, and the pregnancy journey, and then when your baby comes, basking in the new joy of this, this experience. Yeah. And I think one of the hardest things was almost mourning the death of your pregnancy, sorry, it makes me emotional.
I understand.
Yeah, it's hectic, and it's a roller coaster, but there's so many good things as well, and yeah. Yeah,
and this is where the help of the likes of Shane came into play, because Shane, you are actually Riley's neurophysiotherapist. Tell me about the role that you play as a neurophysiotherapist, and also how you go about determining the developmental challenges that a little one might face.
I think what's really nice for me is to be able to walk the road with people. So start in the neonatal unit where you can work with moms in particular and just and guide them through sort of possible developmental plans for going forward for the rest of the child's life, and start working from a preventative point of view.
Yes.
So because if we can put things in place early on and have early intervention, we can prevent possible difficulties later on in life.
Yeah.
And then once they've come out, the neonatal unit is then to support them further, doing developmental checkups, monitoring, and just helping them to get put on the right developmental trajectory.
Yes.
I think we have all these risk factors like ADHD and sensory processing disorder and delayed development, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way.
Yeah.
If we can put things in place so that we can help with the neurological pathways and how the brain is guiding the child's development, we can have a good impact.
And I think perhaps this is what's most important about this, Prematurity Awareness Month. And we're not just saying that there are these challenges, but there's lots that one can do as a parent in providing or getting the resources around your family to help support you through the challenges, and perhaps even bridging the gap, so to speak. Earlier on during the break, Kath, we were talking about neonatologists and the role they play. Just give us a bit more insight there.
So a neonatologist is a qualified pediatrician who then studies further and qualifies as a neonatologist that specializes in babies who are born prematurely.
Yeah.
And they are literally on the floor the whole day in the neonatal ICU with the baby. Yeah. We don't have enough neonatologists in our country, so we have some units don't have neonatologists, but definitely in units where neonatologists are present, we definitely find that the outcomes are potentially better.
A lot better.
Because they are able to be so focused, and that is their speciality. And we privileged at Christian Barnard, where our neonatal ICU is based, we work with 2 neonatologists, and we work in a multidisciplinary team.
Yeah.
And so that, as Shane says, brings in very much early intervention.
I'm sorry, I can't focus on you right now, Kath. Riley is stealing all of my attention. The cuteness factor shooting through the roof. Nadine, what difference has it made, and have you seen since getting involved with Shane and the team there?
Sure. Where do I start? I think, well, Kath's been great because she just lets you WhatsApp her at whatever time of the day. And, you know, in terms of dietary requirements, she's been great at like walking alongside of us and guiding us. And with Shane, I didn't actually realize that there was anything wrong with Riley, because you spend so much time with your child, you don't know what to look for.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And yeah, it's only now that I think we've been with Shane for 3 months, and we can definitely see a difference. I can see she's moving better, and she almost looks like a term baby, you know, and she's doing things that, that term babies do.
Can I just live in this moment forever? That's truly fantastic, and thank you for bringing us your story, Nadine. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Kat. And thank you, Riley. You're the best ever. And of course, with the month of November being Prematurity Awareness Month, we hope that this has been an enlightening conversation for you, and that it inspires you to go out there to search for more resources, read up more on all the things involved with premature births, and most importantly, to know that there are things that you can do in order to help your little one along so that they can bring smiles like that into your family. That's beautiful.
Good old-fashioned values and flavors you'll love. Celebrate the taste of yesteryear with Frankie's.
Well, this morning we are celebrating the taste of yesteryear with some retro dishes that are making a young comeback on Throwback Thursday. I'm talking about diner burgers and then the original cream soda floats using none other than Frankie's. And the nice thing is these are white cream soda floats and not the green ones.
Exactly, because this is the original Frankie's cream soda. We love it, but you know what? This takes me back to my childhood years where the only thing you wanted was a cream soda float.
I know.
That's what I wanted.
Amazing. You know, and talking about this, did you know back in the 1930s, they created that cream soda taste by adding cream and lemonade.
Oh, look at that.
How interesting
and
is
then
that?
The taste came and then we enjoyed it
for
for
we've
many,
got
many
this
years.
old-fashioned style back here.
So we love it. We're going to show you how to put together this classic diner burger, and you can see a diner burger is very clean. It's nice and colourful as well with a seeded bun. So we're going to do it. So we have our nice little patty going on here. So you can either make your own one at home. I love making my own patties. Nice. Or you can go out buying yourself one. So we're going to fry it off in some butter, you know, for some flavour. Because
more butter, more better.
There we go. So let's give this a bit of a melt. You can see a hot pan.
And I feel like you've worked out so hard this morning. You deserve this.
I deserve this burger.
This is going to go down so well.
I am tired. You know, you would think that it's only a couple of minutes that you're busy with that, but it's intense.
I'm also tired. I was busting a move in a dance-off earlier.
No, fantastic. We can
Worked
share.
so hard.
So there we have it. You're going to fry with your burger and some nice butter. Obviously, it's spiced in there the way you've made it as well. When you buy it, obviously, it would have been spiced.
Do you like yours a little bit medium?
Yeah, I like a medium. I don't want to cook through completely.
Exactly.
We have one that's done on this side, so we're just going to assemble it so while that guy cooks. So here we have our ingredients. Right, we have some tomato sauce. I would also like to go with a barbecue, would also be quite nice.
Oh, yes.
So we got that.
I like combining mayo, like a garlicky mayo, and tomato sauce.
Yes. Some tomato. That goes on right there. And then we have our patty. Nice. And we have some caramelized onions. That's going to go on there. And you can see how quickly this comes together. Burgers are magic, eh?
Burgers are awesome.
And I always say it's the best. If you're going to be on a diet, cheat with a burger. It's the best thing you can do. Cheat with a burger is all good. So I'm going to load up on there. I'm going to smear some more tomato sauce on this side. Just for good measure. And you can see, you can listen to that sizzle on that side going on. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Cool. If you want to start maybe making the float for us
because we need something to wash it down with. So we've got some vanilla ice cream in here that I'm going to pop in our glass first and foremost.
Yep.
Pop that in there. I'm going to go with one more. I don't know what's going to happen.
Look,
but we're living victoriously and vicariously.
Yes.
And living on the edge. Okay, our Frankie's cream soda. You have
to go slow.
Original cream soda.
You have to go slow.
Okay.
It's going to fizz.
It's going to fizz.
We love fizzing. Look at that. The keyword is Clover. SMS that to 33728. Clover to 33728. You get your hands on the recipe. Absolutely delicious. I think it's a great throwback.
Exactly.
Something to look forward to this weekend as well. Get in there. Clover
and if you want to take a look at how we made this one more time, here you go.
Get ready to choose a record on the jukebox and to slurp down a Frankie's original cream soda float as we celebrate the taste of yesteryear in true diner style with this retro diner burger recipe.
For this recipe, you'll need 1 bottle of Frankie's original cream soda, 2 burger buns toasted, 1 tablespoon of clover butter, 2 beef patties, 1 onion chopped, ketchup, lettuce, 1 sliced tomato, skinny fries to serve with the burger, and 6 scoops of vanilla ice cream. Melt the clover butter in a pan and fry the chopped onion until golden brown. Then add black pepper and stir well. Next, melt more clover butter in the pan and fry the burger patties until cooked. Flip over and cook the other side until nice and brown. Assemble the burger bun bottom with a smear of ketchup, lettuce, sliced tomato, patty, and onion. Serve with skinny fries and get ready to make a Frankie's original cream soda float by filling 2 glasses halfway with Frankie's original cream soda, then top with vanilla ice cream, serve and enjoy. Just because these recipes are old school doesn't mean they're not delicious. It's time for our favorite retro diner dishes to make a comeback thanks to Frankie's.
Made with love by Clover.
And ta-da! This is how you make a diner burger and an original Frankie's cream soda float.
And you can't forget about the skinny fries.
You gotta have some skinny
Gotta
fries.
get the skinny fries on there as well. SMS the keyword Clover to 3372 to get your hands on this recipe. I think this is one you need to put into your recipe book for this weekend on the braai. This patty will be amazing.
Carb up, buddy.
Yes. Thank you. Enjoy.
Good old-fashioned values and flavors you'll love. Celebrate the taste of yesteryear with Frankie's.
Oh, well, listen, there is nothing smoother than winning when you buy Tropica with the Tropica Smooth Fan competition.
Yeah, it is on, and you can stand a chance of winning incredible instant prizes. And this week, Tropica lovers stand a chance of winning incredible prizes from our friends at Lewis.
That's right, with Lewis having up to 36 months to pay, same-day delivery, and an optional extended 2-year guarantee, Lewis will really welcome our Tropica Smooth fans home.
Yeah, and don't forget the grand prize of 250,000 Rand cash and a Honda Amaze Comfort CVT, which comes fitted with genuine Honda seat covers as well, all for you to enjoy. And it's very easy to enter, isn't it?
That's right. All you have to do is buy a Tropica, you follow the details on the pack, select your favorite celebrity, and stand a chance to win instant prizes, airtime, and so much more. Those T's and C's do apply, and you can find them at tropica.co.za.
Good luck.
Good luck indeed. We're going to be taking a very quick break. When we come back, we talk about the movie Anon with JP Sebastian. Nice little movie to chat about, maybe to catch this weekend coming up. Stick around for that. And then we're also heading into the kitchen with a nice little vegan banana French toast vibe. It's going to be delicious. Sorting you out for breakfast after the break.
Add a little goodness to your day, your friend's day, and make your school's year as the Crush Share the Goodness campaign returns. Last year, the Crush crew gave away 10,000 pairs of shoes to school children across South Africa. By watching Expresso from spring through the summer and refreshing yourself with your favorite Clover Crush flavor, you stand daily chances of winning for yourself, your friends, and school. Details to follow on Expresso.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso on SABC3. It's movie time. JP Sebastian about to review the movie Anon for us. I hope he has popcorns in his basket.
I hope that movies are good. It's not my fault if I give it bad popcorns.
Amanda is it Seyfried?
Seyfried.
Seyfried.
If I remember correctly. Clive Owen, I love dearly. You know him as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So he was in one of my favorite movies. My favorite movie of all time is Children of Men. If you haven't seen it, you really do need to. Alfonso Cuarón, the guy who did Gravity with Sandra Bullock. Anyway, now I'm sidetracking. Anon, though, is a totally different director. We talk about him another day.
But why did you bring up that movie? Your favorite movie? Because of Clive Owen?
Because Clive Owen was the lead,
Okay.
and he's always got a special place in my heart for what he achieved in that movie.
Okay.
This is directed by another good director, though, Andrew Niccol, who people might remember did Lord of War, the one with Nicolas Cage, about the arms trade. He did Gattaca, which was amazing, and he wrote The Truman Show, the one where Jim Carrey is being filmed constantly.
Yes,
Like,
we studied that movie.
and it was incredible, right?
It was.
And so he
It
deals
boggles
with
your mind.
pretty similar themes in this one too. You look like you wanted to ask me something in particular.
Well, I'm looking at the preview here of Anon. What is it all
Yes.
about? I see... Yeah.
So Clive Owen plays this detective who, in the not too distant future, where each of us has for God knows what reason we're going to do this, a chip in our brain that records every millisecond of our lives and uploads it to what they just refer to as the ether. So as a detective, all he has to do is someone goes, hey, someone stole my tablet. Can you, Mr. Police Officer, see who did it? And then he looks through your records to, like, he can watch your life live or recorded.
Go through the database.
And so, there's this string of murders that happen. They can't see who the killer is because it's all from the perspective of the killer. And whenever the killing happens, the victim's eyes are hacked by this person from a distance so that the person who is about to die can only see the killer's point of view. It's really tricky to explain. So the point is that they find this person who manages to buckle the system, which is supposed to work perfectly. And if someone can hack human brains in a system that is supposed to seem perfect like that, then the whole thing can fall to pieces.
Okay.
He comes across then Amanda Seyfried, who is this person who's able to delete herself from society, even though every other idol is supposed to be able to record her. Blah, blah, blah. Story goes on. She might be the killer.
We have to wait and find out. But we've got a little bit of a clip if you're wondering what Anon is all about, apart from what JP just explained.
The moment I saw her. Now just a black hole. Not just me. 10 other people in the street that day now have edits in their record.
The moments they looked at her. Random strangers.
She must have built an algorithm. Automatically searches for her and then erases any trace it finds. Blacks her out and leaves a gap. None of the people in the street that day significant enough in her life to warrant a proper cover-up.
And anyone who is significant has a nasty habit of dying.
Hard to erase their memories without erasing them.
Handful of people smart enough to do this. Generally too smart to go on a killing spree.
Unless the gifted mind's a sick one.
We do a surveillance search?
With what? We don't have a face anymore.
Don't have a name, a face. No idea where she is.
Yep. We got exactly nothing.
I have a liking for movies like this.
So what aspect about them?
Well, I like the whole mystery of trying to figure out what's going on. I think I love that. And it's touching on something that could be a reality for us.
Yeah, it
It's
seems
not like flying cars is going around. It's like you mentioned, we voluntarily every day share information about ourselves anyway.
And it's so sad to say.
We are
that,
hackable.
It's compare the 90s to now, where everyone was afraid of UFOs and big government, and now everyone's just like, hey, here's all my trash
Here's my
on
details.
Facebook.
Let's pay a stranger
Please
to
follow
pick
me
me up at
around.
my house and take me to a new location.
And so it's not improbable that we all get chips in our eyeballs one day, and we're just like, cool.
Okay.
Branding.
But I need to know from you, how many popcorns are we giving Anon?
So he's treaded these the grounds before of these themes of, and as he does, what not enough movies look at is the human relationships, social relations in this large march of technological progress. But unfortunately, he doesn't get as rich into it here.
Okay.
Visually, it's stylistic enough to look at, but it's a bit droog compared to his previous movies. So unfortunately, 5 out of 10 for Andrew
5 out of
Nichols
10.
and Anon.
Okay.
Thought-provoking enough if you take it home and you before bed think about what all this stuff means. but it doesn't really engage you necessarily from the get-go and within itself. while you're
Okay.
there.
Well, that was JP Sebastian giving it 5 out of 10, the movie Anon. But of course, you can go and check it out this weekend and let us know what you think of the movie. Head on over to our social media pages with that hashtag Expresso Show.
Don't volunteer that information. Don't let us know what you think.
We're in the kitchen right now. 2 gentlemen and a delicious breakfast about to go down. Listen, we've been chatting this past week about going vegetarian or even completely vegan if you're that way inclined. And many of us carnivorous types are really struggling with this. And we're convinced that all meals that are vegan are boring, they're bland, they're tasteless. Well, today we're going to disprove this as we make an amazingly sounding vegan breakfast. Listen up to this. Banana French toast with caramelized bananas.
Banana French toast with caramelized bananas.
Cue the...
Yes,
We'll be
please.
preparing our French toast using the healthier option of Be Well canola oil, which has only 7% saturated fat and is endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. This sounds...
We love it. Look, it sounds good. It's 2 guys in the breakfast this morning and your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We absolutely love it. Okay. And we also said, you know what, even if you are not vegan or vegetarian, you know, swap out some days of the week with eating a more vegan type of way, a more vegetarian type of way.
Even that one day is good for you.
Even that one day is good for you. Stick to it. The Meat-Free Mondays, you know, there's that hashtag going around. Share it, you know, encourage as well. It's good for the environment, good for you because we spoke about it, the fact that you get more antioxidants, more fiber in your diet as well with your type of vegan foods. So let's start with it, dude. So we're taking out the eggs. Yeah. We have a mush banana.
Smush banana.
We have smush banana.
Asante sana.
Exactly. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Now for the rest of the ingredients, we got some vanilla extract.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to sweeten it up, but we're not going to use honey, naturally.
What are we using?
We're using maple syrup.
Maple syrup?
Yes.
That's seriously going vegan. I mean, if you're going to go... We're not using honey because it's an animal product of sorts.
Some cinnamon, nutmeg.
Yeah,
that goes in there as well.
We have here.
Almond milk.
Ah, almond milk. Can't go wrong with that.
All right, and what we now do now, we have a touch of flour.
Yeah?
Just as a thickener.
It's like 2 teaspoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
All
that.
Right. Cool. Okay, so I'll get it in there.
And
of course, you at home can SMS the keyword BeWell to 33728 and we'll send you a link to the recipe as well as a list of the ingredients to make your own delicious vegan banana French toast with caramelized bananas. You gotta say banana twice.
Just like that.
This recipe.
Vegan French toast with caramelized banana. So look at that. Beautiful mixture.
So you've gone in there with our BeWell canola oil.
Got our BeWell canola in there.
Excelente.
Of course, also endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. So now, dude, now you get your bread. Stale bread obviously works better. You know, like we know. Yeah, with French toast in general. So we're gonna pop that in there because it holds together nicely.
Okay, I've never ever heard that before.
Really?
But no, that's stale bread.
No, like the thing is, if you get to your bread, you know, it's close to the expiry date, not expired, but you don't want to throw it away. French toast is the thing to make with it.
So if it's muffing, don't do it.
No, don't. No, if it's muffing, you can't do that.
Can't you just cut off the edges?
You're gonna be a muff if you eat that.
No, cut off the edges, bro.
Look.
Saying.
So there we go.
There we go.
I'm gonna just do one for now.
I'm very, very interested to see how this is gonna turn out because usually, traditionally, French toast has the egg. Like, why do you call it French toast if there's no egg? So, you know what? We're changing things up.
So whilst we're doing this, you can also fry off some medallions of banana that actually put some coconut sugar.
Some what?
Medallions of banana.
Get in there with your lexicon.
Dude, with coconut sugar and cinnamon. Just taste one of those. Just taste. Have your world rocked for 1 second.
I shall take a medallion into my mouth.
A banana medallion.
Oh.
See, you get it there?
Yes, man.
Okay, so check this out. This
now we're cooking.
Coming together very nicely. Obviously, you want to let it go, but smell that. Come on, get in there.
Oh, man, I tell you.
Okay.
Because I'm a lover of all things banana flavored. You would much better have me eating that than a normal French toast. So I'm good.
So there we have it. You brown it up nicely up until it looks like this, and then you top it with that caramelized banana and some walnuts as well, which is good for the gut, man. Yeah. Walnuts really good for the gut as well. Get some fiber in there, natural probiotics. So it's fantastic. If you don't mind, just topping us a few more there. Just
more there. What about almonds? I'm into almonds these days.
Dude, you can have almonds as well. But what's nice about the walnuts, it's a nice little buttery taste to it as well. It goes very well with the banana.
You know what we used to call walnuts when I grew up? I don't know if this is like a word anyway, but makukornete.
Makukornete.
When you chew it, it goes in your mouth. So it's like makukornete, but then like...
Makukornete, but that's it. I love it.
Not makukornete.
Jou kokornete.
My gosh, that's
Two guys in a breakfast. Here we go. The keyword is BeWell.
You do not want to miss out on it because it is the dance-off to find out who is our Swish Face champion with Listerine. So while Kat's finishing up in the kitchen, he's going to join us the minute he can, but there can only be one winner. The reason I'm hosting this is because I'm not part of the duo.
Oh, no, didn't you make it?
I didn't, which means you at home voted for Kat and Leanne to do a Swish Face dance-off so we can find the champion.
I'm so sorry,
You guys,
Zoe.
it's okay, I was planning that.
It's okay. But you just did drop that kitty down low.
I stretchy pants for that move. Okay, are you guys ready?
We're ready, but I'm going last.
No, but I went first, so you got to go first.
Ching chong cha, quickly. 3, 2, 1, go. Ching chong cha.
I win, you go first.
Okay. Leanne, you have to go first. Let's get Ewan in here. Straight on?
Yes, straight on.
Is Ewan the other judge?
So Ewan,
Yes.
so how this
Thank
happens
goodness I'm not
is
dancing.
Leanne's going to add some Listerine. Yes. Music's going to play in the background, and she's got 20 seconds to give us her Swish Face and her best dance moves in a dance-off. But a dance-off means both people at once. So Kat, go.
No,
isn't
it like a tag teaming thing?
Okay.
Dance-offs, both of you at once.
Okay, let me get my Listerine in.
Okay, both of you stand up, join us in the front. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Whoa.
Let's get the music
Yeah, let's do
playing.
that.
And this is the music. Okay, you have to help me choose. Can't you disqualify for not dancing on the floor? Okay, I feel like that was like 40 seconds. Here you go. I feel like that was like 40 seconds. But our producer enjoyed it way too much, so he let the music run.
Oh my goodness. How do you even begin to choose a
I
winner
got
from
some
that?
fresh breath right now.
Okay. So are we going for the golden monkey?
We need to announce the winner, and I
goodness.
feel like straight up you need to choose.
Why do you give it to me?
The unbiased one. Listen, I've already lost out and left my name somewhere down the floor.
This is really, really tough, guys.
Yeah, just remember who brought you a gift from London. That's just
Oh my word!
Listen, I feel like it's only worthy. What do you think of a tie?
Look, this is very, very tough. I will say that Leanne had to do this with Listerine in her mouth and high heels.
And high heels and a short skirt.
Then again, Katlego
Anything
took
could have
initiative
happened.
by climbing a random object.
Where did you go?
I climbed the random object in the back just for dramatic appeal.
It's a tie!
Woo!
It's a tie! You can't do it! You can't do it. I'm not doing it. Well done. You guys did amazing. Leanne's high kicks at the end. It was great.
You guys were
Yeah.
amazing.
Well
okay,
done. Is that fair? Am I being fair here?
It is as
Am I being
fair
fair?
as it
I'll
can
take
be.
a tie.
Okay.
But of course, we also have some fun for you at home, and you can have some fun with your kids. And all you have to do, in fact, to win a 5,000 Rand Toy Kingdom voucher with your family magazine, all you have to do is get your child to rinse with Listerine Smart Rinse and upload their best hashtag Swish Face photo, a boomerang, or a video on social media using that hashtag Swish Face. VAS rates, they do apply. T's and C's are also applicable. And you can visit yourfamily.co.za for more information.
I think we must just quickly experiment.
My breath smells like berries now.
New Listerine Smart Rinse, a fun way to protect kids' teeth.
There's so much
hold on
fresh
to the monkey.
air out here, isn't it?
There is, but I love the way my breath. I feel like I want to walk around like this.
You and I feel like you've been missing out, friend. I can smell you've been missing out.
Oh!
Wow!
Wow!
Well, tell us what's coming up after the break.
Of course,
Swish hunty.
Okay.
But you have to dance too.
We're going to take a break, guys. We'll be right back with more on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
That's like your standard move.
Science reaches for the truth. Science works for the big and the small, the old and the young. Science never gives up. And science is at the heart of biology-based nutrition for differences you can see, feel, and trust. The secret to lifelong health, it all starts with science.
I'm golden, a girl like you, swear It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3, and we're back with our loot.co.za wheel and one more opportunity to spin the wheel and, of course, give away amazing prizes. And if you still don't know how to get involved, well, check this out.
These are the steps on how to enter the loot.co.za Spin the Wheel competition and that ultimate 10,000 Rand loot.co.za voucher. Visit loot.co.za on the app or on your computer desktop. Register if you haven't done so already. Create a festive wish list by hearting the item on the app or add the wish list on your desktop to the value of 10,000 Rand. Screen grab the wish list, WhatsApp the picture to 071 640 6551 and you could win with spinning the wheel daily or the ultimate prize of the 10,000 Rand loot.co.za voucher.
And that's as easy as it is. Somebody who knew what to do, Madeleine from Joburg. How are you, Madeleine?
I'm fine, Leanne, and you?
I am fantastic. Why? Because I get to spin for you, my love. What prize have you seen in the loot this morning that has caught your eye?
Oh, I would love the coffee machine.
The coffee machine is such a hot prize. Okay, I'm holding thumbs for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Good luck, Madeleine. Let's see what's going to happen. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, what will it be? Where will it land? Nobody knows, but it's provocative. It looks like it's going to end at number 5, Madeleine. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my goodness, it was almost. Madeleine, you walk away with a Bosch. No, is it? It's 5. It's definitely 5. With a Bosch V-Line tin drill bit and screwdriver bit set valued at 615 Rand. Madeleine, I feel like that's a Christmas present for somebody. I don't know about you. Congratulations. I know. Hubby is sorted. I don't think he's watched this morning, so you can say it's from you, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
All the best, Madeleine. Have a good day.
Thanks, Leanne.
Oh, I love her. Incredible energy. That's what we love on the show. So we're going to do this again tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. All you have to do is go to loot.co.za, screen grab it, send that number to 071 640 6551, and you could be called by us. Also, go to loot.co.za because they've got a ton of amazing, amazing offers right there. How about this one? The Mesa Expression 14-inch Atom notebook, valued at 2,399 Rand. There's a massive 600 Rand saving on that deal. So definitely go and check it out. And who knows, I could be calling you tomorrow.
Alrighty then, as we bring this Thursday to a close, we've had the Francis Clare Band entertaining us, sharing music with us, and it's been absolutely brilliant. Hope you've been enjoying it at home. And of course, you can also catch them on tour as they embark on a garden route tour starting off, I think it's next
month, the 16th.
Next month on the 16th,
Yeah.
yes, at the conclusion of the inaugural MSL. Okay, cool. So after the tour is done, what is next for the band?
Okay, so we have some really cool shows coming up.
Yeah.
On January the 25th, we're at the Raptor Room, and that's a female frontwoman band initiative.
Cool.
And basically, you'll have a discounted entrance fee if you bring a pack of sanitary pads, and we're basically we're trying to get donations of sanitary pads. So that's what we'll be doing.
On the 25th
of
January at the
Payday,
Raptor
we
Room.
made sure.
Yeah, make sure you put that into your calendar. And then in terms of recording music for an album, releasing singles, I know the EP's out now. That's hot news.
That's hot news. So
the Weather EP.
Good job.
Groot longen.
You picked a good one, yeah. Well, we have another EP that'll be coming out soon. And then we've just recorded a lyric video, actually.
That's awesome.
And we've done it with an animator who won a New York Film Academy Award. So amazing.
Get out of here.
So he's brilliant, and that'll be up soon.
That's amazing stuff. I'm sure before we get into the performance, you want to give a shout out to all your students that you guys teach, right? I mean, give them a little message there. A little message.
You got a shout out? Anyone?
Teacher bassist says hi, and teacher guitarist and violinist and drummer says hi.
To everyone.
They are very fortunate to have such cool teachers, man.
And stay in school and do your homework.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Practice those scales all the time. Okay, and finally, you've chosen to do a cover of a Britney Spears song.
Yes. This one is called Toxic. It's a little bit. This one's a little bit of a. We had some fun with it.
Yeah,
let's say. You'll recognize it, but we've made it our own.
Oh, the stage is yours. Take it away.
Thank you.
Baby, can't you see? paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? 1, 2, 3. With the taste your lips down on a ride. You're toxic. I'm slipping under with the taste of your poison. Paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Yeah, I love what you do. Don't you know you're toxic? You're toxic, Amy, now. With your loving now. Think I'm ready. Think I'm ready. Toxic, Amy, now. With your loving now. Think I'm ready. With the toxic, Amy, now. With your loving now. Think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. With the toxic, Amy, now. With your loving now. Think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Stop.
Yeah, man! Yeah! That's how we do. Francis Claire Band, thank you very much for the music. Yeah, good luck on the tour. High fives all round for the band. I think we still have some time for some What's Trending videos.
Oh, yeah, cool,
do
man.
we?
I missed out this morning. Let me see, what's happening?
This is the first time we're doing it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
We found a video of a woman who's baking with her friend, and her hair gets tangled up in the mix. It's just like, it's trending on social media.
Oh,
Showing
in
this
the
video, you might just...
in the mixer.
You might, oh, God.
I can see this go wrong so badly.
No, don't take a video of the
Don't, no!
Oh!
Slow-mo.
Wow.
Ow.
Luckily, she didn't get that. You know that white knuckle thing that happens when you get into a panic state, and then you instead of stopping the motorbike, you go. So she carried on, and it would have just like ripped that.
Oh, a piece of. Oh, goodness me.
Some people should just not do things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Anyways, then we also have a beautiful one. Baby boy hears he has to go home and starts hugging everyone goodbye. He's very, very cute. And look at him. He's like random strangers. And this is what I love about kids, man.
Time to say bye-bye.
Time to say bye-bye. Thank you very much. It was nice to see you.
I love
Bye-bye.
that, you guys.
Well, on that note.
My child's going to be like that one day.
Oh, so loving. Was that a... Okay, I think I saw something. Anyway, it's time for us to say bye-bye. So we hug you.
Yes, thank you very much. Listen, the last 1,000 meal packing for Meals from Mandela is taking place live on the show tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. We have the 021 movement. They're going to be dancing as well. It's been an incredible run-up. We're hitting that 100,000 meals pack tomorrow.
Come on.
And from the winner of the Swish competition, bye,
This single
everyone.
woman. Thanks to the Francis Claire Band, guys. Have a wonderful Thursday. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Love you. Bye.
Expresso Morning Show, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.